everybody. Saturday night with the Corseted Jewel Lady. Hi, you know who I am. My name is Linda, and I am the Corseted Jewel Lady. And I sell $5 jewelry from Paparazzi. And I see that Kristen is joining us. Hi, honey. It seems like we are always the first ones on together. How have you been? Did you have a good week so far? Get a lot of stuff done today? Now it says, share this video with a friend. Well, let me see. I'm going to try this button. I might lose you. I hope I don't. Well, guess I didn't do anything. So anyway, I have a lot of pretty things today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Linda, and I am the owner of the Corseted Jewel Lady, boutique, and we sell $5 jewelry. So what I'd like you to do is just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. And if you like something, you say sold and the number I show, and the piece will come to you. We do ship 1 to 4 pieces is $4, and 5 or more, I take care of the shipping. So that allows you to shop without any worry of any extra cost. And the jewels are so pretty, you're gonna love shopping for them anyway. You'll become addicted. And I see Lisa has joined us. Well, me too, and I think I always like to start promptly so that we can get through all the things that we're going to get through in the presentation. What I'd like all of you to do that are hopping on, hey Mary, how are you, honey? If you could like and follow my page, and if you're also just watching, if you could invite, tag, and share this presentation with somebody so that we can grow our audience and we can bring you more bling. So that's how the name of the game goes. So... oh, wait until you get, I'm going to tease you guys. Look at this. Can you believe this necklace and earring set is $5? Really? I mean, this necklace was part of a fashion fix. I don't know if you remember a couple months back, it was in silver. It looks like my system just cut out, so I'm not sure if you're all on or if we're going to have to start over, but I'll just keep going. All right, so let's see here. I've got Shelly. Hey, Shelly. And there's Alana. And oh, good. So this necklace was part of the fashion fix. It sold out in a flash. In fact, fashion fixes are selling out so fast that it's almost frustrating as a consultant. But anyway, if you like this necklace is number 744. And I'll just take one out and show you on the bust right away. I always like to show you what I'm wearing. And then you can decide if you want this. Those of you who pre-ordered, it's already in there, so it's already been pulled for you. So you probably know who you are. Wait, just wait till you get it. Wait, you're not going to believe how substantial and beautiful this piece is. Seriously. So yep, Mary, you did get this one, right? I'm telling you, and it's beautiful in gold. You know, that's the beauty of Paparazzi. They might come out with it in silver and then maybe come out in another metal. And my suggestion is get them all, because the pieces are so beautiful that when you say, oh, geez, you know, I'm wearing a silver color today, and oh. All right, yeah, I'll get one out for you right away. Let me just show you what it looks like on the bust. Look! And it comes with these earrings, everybody. I'm just thrilled. Let me get up close on this. You have that textured side. See that? And then you have, if it flips around on the back, it's more of a like striated side here. You can kind of see that. But it doesn't matter if it flips around. And there's that 2-inch extender. So let me get Mary a piece of this right away. But I'll come back to this. I fell in love with this piece. I was like, I have to have it. So let's get Mary. Yeah, there's, they have such beautiful jewelry. I'm thrilled every time I go through it. But like I was saying, if, you know what, I think you did, Eileen, you did. I have it right here. And I always like to give you guys heads up. You know, if something good comes in, I'll say, you know, I can pull it, because just in case something happens and you miss the show, something comes up, you don't have to worry like, oh, I thought she had that necklace, now she doesn't have it. So for those of the regulars who pop on, and I put it out there to the world, but it seems like my regulars come back and they order it because you guys know the quality of this stuff, and it's really great. And I mean, it is really great. Look at this. All right, for those of you who don't know anything about Paparazzi, the designers make jewelry like this. Then they send it to manufacturing. Then it comes back to their warehouse. Then it comes to consultants. There's no 200% markup on this like you would find in any of the department stores. In fact, you're not going to find this in the department store. I can guarantee it. And then you get it for $5, the entire set. Earrings. Now, let's just put this out here. They're on fishhook wires. I'll bring it down here. Lead and nickel free. So those of you who have worn them, you know how comfortable they are, how light they are, how they do not make your ears itch. But look at that striation on there. And then you have all of this. Plus you have that beautiful musical sound that comes off of it. Not to the point that it's irritating, but to the point where it's kind of like, ooh, feminine and kind of pretty, almost like a wind chime. So that's $7.44. I'll probably come back to it during the presentation. I didn't get all jeweled up today because when you wear a necklace like this, who needs it, right? Look at this. Totally awesome. And then I paired it up. I have this one ring left. I know I've shown this before. It's in our urban line. It can be worn by a man or a woman, but I just love the way that looks, and I love how the triangles are on here. This one is for sale. This is $5, and the number on this one is, just get this over here because I only have one, 79, right there. Really, really pretty. And of course, here's the number 8 that I know a lot of us already have. Number 8, for those of you who may be watching that you like this ring, I understand why totally. Let me just put this under the lens for you so you can see it in all of its glory. Look, all that beautiful. So today was obviously a gold day, right? Because I'm putting a gold necklace on. This is where the beauty comes in. Had I been putting on a copper, if this comes out in copper, if you buy it because it's $5, you can say, oh yeah, I have that necklace, will go perfect with it. So you're not really limited to think, oh, I only have it in gold. So when I see them and they come out in different metals, I'm going to pick it up because I just think there's nothing wrong with having something in another metal when it's one of your favorite necklaces. And then what I'm wearing on my wedding finger here is that little love knot. This is number 55, and it's just pretty. And I have it in gold, so I put that one on, and I just thought, well, that was really pretty. So if anybody doesn't have these, or you like what I have, or you want to buy them as a gift, well, they're right here, and that's how we're going to do it. Oh, and then my bracelet. Now, this is the gold one my husband gave me, and it's got the safety chain on it and everything. But I wore it because I wanted to show you that, again, you can mix your real jewelry with your fashion jewelry, and it'll match. Now, this one here, I have shown this before, and this is $7.84. It's elastic, and I like how they do the 2 pieces of elastic in there, so it's very, very strong. Then, because it looks like a disc, I thought it would go perfect with this. They weren't made to match. They weren't made at the same time, but yet they match. And I thought, well, you know, let me just kind of pull bracelet up a little bit here. And look at that, you know? So I look at that. I mean, here's a real gold, and here's one that's a costume jewelry. Now, it's a pretty darn close match. I mean, you're not looking at me thinking, oh, that girl's got cheap jewelry on her arm. You're just thinking it's pretty, right? Right? Because that's what we all do. So, you know what? It says it is. Let me tell you, I can tell you if it's rose gold or not. This one is, no, they call this gold. They call it gold, but I think there's a blush to it. But I purposely put it on with my 14 karat gold just to show you. But when you look at it in person, it's almost like you could switch back and forth between rose gold and gold with this one. Very adaptable. And so before we all start, let's just take a deep cleansing breath, right? You saw me holding up my bottle of kombucha, right? Because we're working on our immune systems. Well, that's a good thing. And before I started the show, I'm not nervous at all, but I thought I'm going to put on my Stress Away. So if any of you bought this kit now, if you like the smell of this Stress Away, which I talk about all the time, throw up a heart, because this smell right now is just around me, and I feel like $1 million. And with my $5 jewelry, I probably look like $1 million too, right? Right? So anyway, if you haven't smelled it already, I'm not saying go buy it or anything. I'm just saying it's one of the things to put on your list to smell, because it is an essential oil, not a fragrant oil. So there are molecules in here that are in nature, and they go in and they do things to you internally. So the thing that you want to know is sometimes fragrant oils are made of chemicals. This is not. It is made of an essential oil made from the Almighty. So, hey Rose, how you doing? So, you know, I like it because I don't feel like I'm all perfumed up. I can just smell this stress away, and I'm telling you, if you don't do anything, contact Alana and just get a bottle of this. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't lead you down any dark roads here. You know, I'm telling you the truth. And I'm pretty much of a holistic person. Yeah, I have my downfall, maybe a little too much chocolate. But basically, I do try to lead a healthier life. And I know that my body is my temple, and it's my vehicle to get around in this planet. For whatever reason, we're all supposed to be here. So sometimes it's real nice to have those things, like, you know, things that I see a lot of you guys are doing, you know, on the side in the network marketing field, like organic cosmetics and facial things that I know that Shelly's involved in over there now. So, you know, we are getting back to nature, and all that's really lovely. So I just thought I'd put that out there a little bit, that, you know, beyond jewelry, you know, this is a friendship, this is a community, and when I find something good, I'd like to share it with people, just because sometimes you just have to do that, because we know all the negativity out there and we hear it every day on a daily basis. Sometimes you don't hear the good things. So anyway, bam, right? If anybody wants one of these, this is number 744. Yeah, 744. Awesome. I'm wearing it. You see it on. Of course, you all know I'm wearing it on the last, not the first. I like things longer on me. It's just that time of my life where I don't like choking things on. But this one here is right on. So you can see that, you know, I might have it a little bit longer on. But look at that piece. It just doesn't get any prettier than this. And, I mean, that's just, I'm going to say that's like it right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the side, and I'm going to show you a few one and dones and some pieces that came in. And then you can tell me if you like them. I will hold up a number, and then you say mine and the number, and it's sold to you, and I'll put a tag on it. I do invoice right after the show. I'll invoice tomorrow, and upon receipt of payment, the package will go out. I've had a couple people, and I'm not pulling anybody out, but I'll just let you know that if you owe me money, you can't order. I'm not going to take it. So I run a business here, and I want people to know that if you don't have the money, please don't claim it, because there is somebody out there who really wants it and won't be able to claim it if you do. So just putting that out there as a real nice reminder to everybody. All right, the first piece I have is something that almost looks like it's very Aztec-y to me. I'm going to put this one away. And at any time during the presentation, if you feel like you love my necklace and you want one, tell me, because I do know this one will not last. I'll be real surprised if I have some left after the next couple weeks. So this next necklace is one that I feel like is sort of on the same page as this one. It's number 208. I've been hearing a lot of requests for orange, and there it is. And then you have all these discs, and there's that color orange almost on a medallion. And when I say it Aztec-y, I feel like it's kind of got that, like if you would go to Mexico and you would see it on the high altar or something, you know, where they have the stairs going up and everything. So let me show you how that looks on, though. It is very beautiful, and I just think that color orange is popping. It really is great. So if this orange really rocks your boat and you want something that's more like a medallion, more of a statement piece, more indigenous, this is number 208, and just go ahead and claim 208 if you want it, okay? And yeah, oh, you know what? Shelly did mix metals today, and I didn't have a chance to get her on my page, but as normal, Shelly always looks fantastic. And this looks really good. So it gives us more freedom for the money that we are spending on pieces like this, to be able to mix them when you're wearing it, still have it look good, still have your signature on it, that this is how you like to wear your jewelry and how you present yourself, and it's a fantastic way. So just keep that in mind when you buy pieces, that you're not limited to stay in the family of the metal. On certain occasions like this, I stayed in the family just because that's what I wanted to do today, but I really didn't have to. So if anybody likes 208, I have it right here. So let's get over here. And then I got another one of these. I know for sure there are some of you out there that already got this one. It's in brass, but it's very popular, and I think they're really going to come out with this one. If it's not, I haven't seen it out there, so I think they're getting ready. This is number 134, and you start out with these great earrings that are just very light, very disc-like, and then you have just this in brass. And you can see it's very pretty. It's very plain, but that's why it's really pretty. And now it has that 2-inch extender on it. Look at that. Because it's plain, that's why it makes a statement. Look at that. Look at that. So if you like something that's a little understated, but will look fabulous on when you put it on, this is number 134. And I have 2 of these. So if anybody likes this one's up for, and I can then give the next person another one. And after that, I don't have them. So I found a really good response on them when I did show them. So I believe that when they come out, that'll be one because of the metal again with the brass. Remember, I'm trying to go outward in some of my metals, getting more of the brass and more of the copper and black pieces, gunmetal, because I think a lot of people really like that to add to their wardrobes. The next piece I have is one that's a longer piece. It's very pretty, very substantial. All right, let me just get this up here. This is number 148. There you have those tassel earrings. They're gonna match the chain. And then the chain is gonna go, and it's gonna have this huge black, almost like an onyx-like stone. I'm telling you, this is the weight of a stone. This is it's created from a stone. It's not plastic. It is appropriate for the fall and winter, now that we're approaching those seasons when we are going to be wearing things more on the outside. And if you like that look right there, that's number 148. And you can see how long that is. I mean, it's pretty, it's going to go down to your belly button. But that's okay, because most of the time you're going to be wearing a sweater with a cowl neck or something, and you're going to have a sweater on. So it's kind of nice to see that you can wear something, and I'm telling you, this is substantial. So that's another one. And then I have just a beautiful little necklace. Let me just check here. Yes, I know, and that is, they don't make that one anymore. It has not been brought, not back at all. Because the quality is so good, I just think, I mean, I can't say they don't make it anymore, but I mean, it is really nice quality. So if you have that one already, throw a star up. But if you think it's worth getting, then throw up a star too, because I think it's a gorgeous piece. And on this one here, this one is number 265. This is a shorter necklace, but it's a great color for fall. And look at that, it's like that kind of eggplant kind of color. And it has a 2-inch extender and just a plain chain. But it's a double row chain at the bottom, but look at the color of those beads, and they're translucent. Something that would look pretty right in here, right near the face. And there, oh, okay, Kristen Cohn, 265. Yeah, I mean, that is so fall-like, that color. Almost like when I pop those beads off and eat them, right? They look like candy. I say that all the time, right? My mind is always on candy. Bad girl. All right. So let me get this for Kristen. And Kristen, with your coloring, this is going to go very nice because of your big brown eyes and your beautiful skin. Very, very nice. Video stuck. No, Susan, we're still moving, so maybe go out and come back in. Yeah. At first I thought you were a troll. I was like, video stuck. What the heck? All right, let me get this. I'm going to just pull a bag over here and get this for you. Can you guys hear me musically? Listen. Isn't that cute? It's just so melodious. I love it. I'm telling you, this is such a good buy for the money, you guys. It's such a good buy. Let me just put this one in here. if you do nothing tonight, this would be the piece to get. You know, if you're saying, well, I'm on a budget and I can't, I'm telling you, it's such a good piece to get that you won't regret it. And $265, I'm gonna put that over here. All right, and then, all right, I have another necklace. And, you know, as we're coming into more of the, oh, it's gorgeous. I love their beaded necklaces. And whenever I can get them, I do, because I just know they're gonna fly. They're so gorgeous. Yeah. How do you see it? You can't see us, honey? You know what I would do? If, you know, I would go out and come back in, right, Alana? Don't you think that might be the best thing? If she's stuck, she probably doesn't even hear me talking then. I don't know. Yeah, I would go out and come back in and see if that helps. Because we're moving along here, girly. All right, number 88. This is a necklace. Now think of what's coming up. Here we go again. This is like Christmas time, right? You're gonna have a chain, and then look at this. I love the pear-shaped ones. I love the sterling silver. It's very festive to me. Just the color of this alone is very festive. Look at that on. So, can you imagine yourself like in a black turtleneck? Now it's got the 2-inch extender, so you can make it go lower. And now you are going to work, and if you're allowed to have any type of like social distancing kind of, you know, Christmas party, then this would be perfect. So, okay, Kristen Cohen wants that one too. All right, let me get that for you, honey. And again, these are just one pieces, and then I'm going to roll into other quantities that I have. But just these things, just so you know that this isn't how the whole show is going to run. And how's that ring, you know? I mean, gorgeous, hey? You got a guy in your life. This is perfect. They're stretchable. Let me just take this off so you can see this. So with the women, we have the elastic back. And when they make the men's ring, they make them, so you really can't determine this. So I just put this on. It's just a one and done, but you can see it's very pretty. So let me get Kristen up here, and then I will come back and show you some more fun jewels. I gotta reach again. Grab a bag. So I'm so happy that everybody could come. I really do miss you guys. You know, I really feel like I really enjoy what I'm doing. It's a great feel to, you know, be able to come down here and share these beautiful pieces with you guys. It truly is. All right, so we saw that. And then we only have one more piece on here. All right, I brought out a copper piece because I just thought, you know, it's another metal that you should have in your wardrobe. And I'm looking for more copper pieces, but in the interim, I had this one come in, and I thought, well, I only have one. This is number 135. It's going to have, now this is that burnished copper, more darker. Remember, the copper has more of a pink tone to it. The brass has more of a green tone. So look at that. And then it's just a row. Look at that. Circular. Oh, this one here, I'm sorry. Yeah, the urban one that a man or a woman could wear, it's number 79. It's the last one I have, and I just thought, you know, maybe someone would be really interested in that. I got pudgy, fat little fingers. You know, you're not looking at me like I'm a, you know, hand model. Now, if my daughter was here, she's the hand model and the foot model. I have like platypus feet, and it's not, you know, it's not pretty. So, okay, 135 for Kristen Cohn. Let me get that for you, dollface. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. I won't wrap it up. I'll just put the tag on the back. Yeah, it's a great mix. And while I'm showing this, I just want to do a little lesson about metals here. That's, yes, number 79. Remember I told you copper has the pink tone? And I said brass, and this one here has more of a green tone. Can you kind of see the difference? I don't know if that's coming through on the screen, but more of a green tone. So when you're looking at, you don't know if it's brass or copper, you're going to see a lot in this line. So just having that, you see that? It's kind of got a gold green to it. And then this one here is more pinkish. So if I put them on my skin, maybe you can see that. That's just a little nugget of information for you as you start to collect more and more jewelry. So just want to check my feed here and make sure I caught everybody. Yeah, that's my last one. If you want this, Susan, you can claim it. I'll take it off. Nobody else gets it. It's never been worn by anybody. I just put it on tonight to see if anybody was interested in it. And the best way, you know, to get them interested is to put it on yourself. So I'm going to put this over on the side so I have a little bit more room on my desk. And come back. And now I'm going to be running through a lot of bracelets that I have. And these again are one and done. And then some earrings. And then we got a lot of stuff to go through tonight. So get ready, get your popcorn ready. In fact, you know what I did this week? I made some ghee. And I don't know if you are familiar with ghee, but it's part of like the Eastern Indian tradition, Ayurveda. And ghee will oiliate your body. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Susan's mom, Susan.
Yep.
Wants number 79.
Okay, great. I'll take that off for her. Put that in a bag and write that up. But back to my story. Ghee is made by boiling butter and getting the milk fat solids out of it. And it'll last for a long time. And it is one of those things that is so good for your body. It will oiliate you from the inside out. It does such good on, you know, it'll get like those little deposits in there. It'll get them out. It's a great thing to use. Now, I'm not saying any oil is something you should use all the time, but ghee is, look it up on the internet. It's fantastic and it's very easy to make. So I made some this week. And it turned out perfect. If you go to the store, you can buy it, but it is also very expensive. So you can make your own. It's a whole lot cheaper. So just so you want to know that. And you know what, Susan? I do not think I have your email. So if you can just send me your email address, personal message me your email address, and then put your mailing address there too. I can either I can get that to you there, or I can get it to Susan. So we'll figure out something. So I'll just let you know that, okay? Brockhauser, yeah. So it's a really good thing for your body, and I made it. And you can use it, and you can, like, you know, if you're going to make your eggs with it. Yep, sold there, exactly how you do it. You're going to love that ring. It's just gorgeous on. So I made that this week, and if you want to just do a little reading on it, just jump on the internet and find out all the benefits of, you know, having ghee in your life. I mean, you can use it on your skin, you can use it under your eyes, you can do a lot of things with it. It's really good for the skin. So there you go. And hi, Susan. I didn't say hi to you. Susan Corchado. And Susan Corchado got her jewels this week, and she was really thrilled with them. As she should be, as we all know, because when we all get them, we're all thrilled, right? Like little kids. So, okay, now I'm going to get back to the jewelry show. So, I have a bracelet here, number 735, and it is a stretchy, and it has, look at that, these black stones, and there's different squares with different stamping on it all the way around. So, if you like a stretchy bracelet with black, you can definitely stack this with anything that you have. In fact, my daughter stacked a lot of her bracelets this week. It was so attractive because she had a combination of all different kinds on. And so this is something you can do when you have these, and the price, they're so affordable. And again, they have two. Do you see that? Two elastic pieces in there? It's not just one. So it's attention to detail they wouldn't have to do, but they do it. So if anybody needs a stretchy bracelet with that kind of black onyxy, it's a faceted gemstone kind of thing. So it's more not like a stone, but just a gem. And there we go. So if anybody likes that, that's $735. Well, you know what? I mean, I think we all sit around with our jewelry on now, and you know, because you can, right? All right, so I'm going to put this one back. If anybody likes that, that's $735. And I always say that it's always nice to sit with a pencil and paper and kind of write the number. If you saw something you were kind of interested but you weren't really sure, is write the number down and then say bracelet. That's all I need. If you come back to me later and say 735 bracelet, do you still have it? I can get it out to you, because that's what I do. So that's just something because what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of things you like here. And if you're like me, you're on a budget, right? So you're going to have to go, I have to get this and that. So you don't want to claim it unless you're really going to buy it. Because like I said, once you claim it, I take it out of circulation and I put it aside, and that stops anybody else from buying it. So the good thing for you is you have it. But then what I need for you to make sure that you're not calling me later and saying, can you take 5 of those things out? Because, that's not letting somebody else have the opportunity to get those pieces. So, all right, so the next one's another bracelet, and it's in this great color. Look at this. I mean, and then it has these stations of like flowers in here. Let's get close up for that. All right, there we go. See that? And then that color is magnificent. It too, look at that. Yeah, and I'll tell you why, because, all right, I inventory everything so that if you can touch with me 3 months from now and you'd say 73 bracelet, I probably may or may not have it, but I'll know how to look back on it. So when somebody cancels on me, I have to put it back in the system and re-inventory it. And so it takes a lot of work to do that. And my business is growing, and I'm very thankful for that, but I won't be able to keep up if people do that in the interim. So that's why, there could be a restocking fee in the future. There isn't now, because I'm trying to tell everybody, only buy what you want, and then, make sure you have the money to pay for it. So if anybody's looking for this color bracelet, and this is one of those ones you could use as an arm party. By arm party, you're stacking. It's really very trendy now, and it has been for a long time, to stack your bracelets. Look, this color is just so magnificent, and I would put it on for you, but I'm so bracelet up, it probably wouldn't matter. But it's got that kind of like, is that robin's egg blue? Look at that. Yeah. Now, I hope I didn't lose you guys. I'll get Kristen written up. If I don't see any movement, and what you're going to find, that later on, you might have had something in your wardrobe that's really going to match this piece here. And then you'll have to coulda, woulda, I wish I would have got it. I do not know what's going on with my internet. Well, I'll tell you what's going on with my internet. There's a lot of unrest right now in Kentucky. And I think the internet waves are just loaded right now. So let's just put a prayer out there for everybody that nothing bad's going to happen. And worst of all, that I get disconnected, right? Just kidding. But yeah, I think we definitely need to say a prayer right now for a lot of things going on in the world. 8:45. All right, this next one, last one that I have. Love this bracelet. Love it. Many of you might already have it. If they come out with this again, I'm going to buy up a boatload of these. This is a fantastic bracelet, but this is my last one, and I'm putting this out there for whoever wants this. It's number 349. It's a cuff style bracelet in silver. Look at that. How much detail there is. This bracelet, and I kid you not, looks like it is from Morocco or Istanbul. My daughter-in-law traveled to Istanbul and brought us back a lot of things that were gorgeous. If I ever get a chance and the climate is right, I want to go to Istanbul, to the markets. This is exactly what this looks like. It goes on. It's a good metal that if you're smaller in size, you can mold it in. If you're larger in size, it can be bended outward. I haven't done anything to it. If you're looking for a cuff, this is absolutely a bazaar. I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And I just hate for it to have to sit in my inventory when I know how beautiful this thing is and how coordinated it will look in your wardrobe, because if you have any type of silver, it's going to go with everything. It is fantastic. $349. And I'm just going to hold this up here a little bit longer. Okay, which ring? Which one? You like the big blinger or the little kind of wedding band one? So, just tell me. the big one or the little. And I have them right here, and I can pull them out. The sparkly one is 55. This is 8. 8 and 55. So, all right, so I'm going to move on, and when I see which one you want, I'll pull that right off of here and put your name on it, Sue. This does get easier, and don't worry, you're not taking up any time here because we go through this a lot. That I want you guys to get what you want. It's a great deal. And you know what else? You're going to feel good about yourself because these really are little seeds of sparkle that just help you in your life feel good about you. And I'm not making that up. You all know that because you all feel it. I know you do. And we need it now more than ever. So $3.49 on this beautiful baby right here. If you think about it later, let me know and we'll get that one out to you. Okay. Gotta put the tag back on it. We're not allowed to show them without their tag. I guess it must be compliance or something. So I'm a very compliant consultant. I like what I do, and I think it's a great company. And if you ever get a chance to travel out to Utah and you think maybe this is being peddled as, you know, some kind of like fly-by-night place or something, it is not. They literally have, I've never been there, but I have seen films come back from other consultants, and that's absolutely amazing. So we'll just put that out there. So I have another bracelet here, and this will fit a larger wrist. It'll fit a smaller one too. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. You know, a lot of times you're going to see me just staring into the screen, kind of like this. Basically, my feed is a lot slower than what you guys. You're going to put it out there, and everyone's going to see it except for me. And I'm like the last one, you know, on notice. So what happens is you're on to the next thing, and then I'll see your thing. I don't know why that happens, but it does. And that's Debbie. Hey, Debbie, I got your rings for your sister all put in the basket. So she is going to be really excited about that. So here's another bracelet. And we know the holidays are coming up. This is a perfect one for the holidays. $5.74, another stretchy one. Look at the color on this one. And then these textured kind of gunmetal gray beads. Look at that. There. If I put the camera on right, you'll be able to see it. There, see what I mean? Very textured. And then look at that luscious color for fall, the holidays. Maybe we're not going to do a lot together this season, and we're going to call 2020 a wash, but you can still put this on, and you can still feel beautiful during the holidays. And you can do all your Christmas shopping on Amazon, so you don't even have to leave your house. And there you go. I mean, look like a babe while you're shopping, and then when you go to Christmas with your family, you put it on and you feel really good. Or if you just have something this color that you were wearing, or you want to offset like a black dress. What is prettier than that crimson red and a black dress? So, cranberry. There you go. So, yeah. All right, I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to put this one down if anybody wants that color later. I mean, you think about cranberry, you could wear it at Thanksgiving too, right? If we have a Thanksgiving, that might be virtual too. But, you know, either way, I always say that we're really kind of lucky because when they had the last pandemic, they didn't have the internet and they couldn't connect. So we may be like, you know, in this thing and we're coming out of it, or we don't know if we're coming out of it. We're all kind of leery, but we have the internet, so that's a good thing. So the next piece I have is the last one that I have in this bracelet. I had to put this out here. This piece rocks. I know I can probably name off the people I know who bought this. And if you liked it, please send up some hearts. This is $2.84. Look at these chains. This is in a kind of a gunmetal color. It is not stretchy. It has a lobster claw and a 2-inch extender. This is like so tough looking on. I kid you not. This is gorgeous on. It doesn't look like it's that, here we go again, the internet, that beautiful, but I'm going to tell you, when you get this on, you're going to be so happy that you bought this piece. Mary, you were the one I was thinking of. I was sending out brain waves. Mary, Send me a heart, because I know we were both kind of like, you're like, I don't know, should I get it? And I said, you know, you can always try it. And in it, you know, and Mary loves, she's like, we talk about this all the time. She dresses in that very kind of avant-garde style. And so, you know, this just was right up. She could do so much with this bracelet, and so can you and anybody else. So, yes, ma'am. Sparkly. Are we twerping?
Susan B wants the big sparkle earring.
The big sparkle earring. Did you say? Oh, the big sparkle ring. Okay. Yes, I'll get that for you. So let me put two.
Ring.
Yeah, I heard ya. All right. So $284. If anybody's looking, and I'm telling you, this is a good purchase. This will go with everything. Everything. You could put it on daily. It will go with everything that you're wearing. It is so magnificent. All right, so that's $284. Let me grab the big sparkly ring for Susan. Nothing like just bending over in front of the camera, right? All right. On the big sparkly ring, I have 3 of these left. So if there's anybody else right now that likes this, I got this a little bit ago. It's not in new releases. It is not a blockbuster, which means it may or may not come back. It's in gold. It's a fabulous ring. You're absolutely going to love this, Susan. And I know that those of you who have got it, again, please send up some hearts, because you know how much you love this ring when you put it on and how fantastic you feel. And that's all right. And I'm going to do that. And while I have it open, if anybody else wants this ring, or you want a second ring, or you have a family member, because this one, like I said, they could bring it back. I don't know what they plan, but right now I haven't seen it in there. And I'm telling you, I go in there, and if I see these stunners, I get them. And lately I haven't been seeing a lot of stunners in there. I've just been seeing kind of like, middle of the road, which I don't mind buying, you know, but I think with the upcoming holidays, we want stunners, right? Where's your crown? Oh, I didn't see the top. I'm going, she wears what? You know, is that a blonde moment or not? No, you know what? That was my 6th crown. So what happens when you're in Paparazzi, if you like what I do, now you can join and you can become a person who just likes to get wholesale jewelry. You'll get the jewelry like I do. When I go look at new releases, you can pick them up for $2.75. The starter kit is $99. Will come with like 35 pieces of jewelry, and then they give you some marketing, and you can sell it to your friends. You have enough jewelry that if you sold those pieces, you would get your money back. And basically, they're just saying, you know, you can keep these pieces, you can sell these pieces. You can only sell them for $5. You can't sell them for less. You can't sell them for more. Then if you decide, well, you know what, I'm going to go into new releases and I'm just going to buy what I like at wholesale, and I'll buy what my daughter likes at wholesale, you're at a plus. And then maybe you're in there and you're like, well, you know, because this is how it started out for me. I didn't start out thinking I was going to be doing this. I actually went in because I thought it was wholesale and I could pick up wholesale jewelry. And then my mind went, ooh, tax deduction. You know, if I do this, I make a studio downstairs, you know, I'll have a tax deduction. Well, then it was like I'd buy some for me, and then I'd buy some for family members and people that said, where'd you get that? And it started rolling. Like people are saying, well, can I get that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll buy an extra one. And then I started, and I actually just jumped in the pool. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing I ever did. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but then you earn, you know, then you start getting point. The more you buy, the more you earn, and then you get rewarded with a crown. So the whole thing isn't like to go buy all this jewelry and then have it there and have crowns. The whole thing is you're sharing this with the world, and it's a great thing to share. So that's how you get a crown, and it's an accomplishment kind of thing. You're kind of growing and building in the company. And I have worked 40 years as a paralegal, so it's a whole different shift for me. I didn't do this before, but I really like what I do, and I love the women that I'm meeting here. It's incredible. And I don't know how I would have made it through the pandemic without this. I mean, I kind of hooked on, and then pandemic hit, and I was like, oh, great, now what am I going to do? It actually saved me from a lot of loneliness during the depression or this pandemic. So, you know, something to think about. You can take it and say, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my jewelry for this. The only difference between is I have inventory now. I buy inventory. So I might have pieces that you don't have. Every consultant will have pieces that another consultant may or may not have. So, you know, it depends on your, you know, I buy now for the taste of the women that come back to me. You know, maybe some people aren't into more of the urban look, and so I don't buy a lot of that. You know, I bring a few pieces in, things like that. So just so you guys know that it's all out there for you for the opportunity, however you want to work it. And like I said, it just didn't start out like this for me, but it's a great, great thing to be in. So the next thing I'm going to show you is another bracelet, and it's a stretch one. It's really, really pretty. And it's number 475. Look at that. Look at these beads. I have to get up close on this. First of all, it has that green, luscious pearl. Then there is that kind of brushed one. You've got a couple of rondelles in here. Then you come around, there's like a faceted bead and almost like a silver. It has a lot of dimension and variety in stones. Again, only $5. Everything except their Z collection is $5. So you go, wow, that would look really nice with a necklace I have, or maybe I just want to wear this, or like Debbie, your sister just bought that little green ring. This is the same color pearl. So these are the things that, ha, Debbie, I'm psychic. I'm telling you, I'm thinking Debbie, and you pull up and you're going to get it. Okay, I'm going to write it up for you, Deb. See what I mean? You get to know your customers really good. You know, and it is amazing. All right, Debbie. I'm going to grab something over here, guys. I know, this is crazy. But I'm going to tell you, the thing that you just bought, that ring for your sister, this will match perfectly. So on we go. All right, the next one I have, I absolutely loved. I can't make it two, I only have one. Sorry, Deb, I wish I had to. That was the last one. They're all, some of these I just took out because it's the last one. Some I got from the company of things they're going to be showing in their line. Other ones that I've had this stuff here and I'm like, you know what, this is the last one. Maybe somebody can, you know, I forget about them because I only have one, so I don't bring them out. And I'm thinking, no, I'm going to bring them out. Whoever needs it gets it. You do, that's right. That's right, perfect. Well, that's going to look really pretty. So the next bracelet I have here, loved this bracelet. Absolutely, hands down, gorgeous. I have one left. One lucky person can get the last one. When I say, there's a line in Paparazzi called the Blockbusters. That will always be replenished. Then every day, they bring in new pieces, and those are called the new releases. So a bulk of the jewelry that I buy is in new releases. I mean, we do have our standard pieces, but I want you to have the newest, the latest, the greatest. And then you determine how many pieces you're going to buy. This is my last piece. This is number 729. Get your fingers ready, ladies. Look at that bling on that piece there. Look at that. All that, and it's just like a bezel set. It's not going to get caught on anything. And now it looks like it's made for like a Barbie doll as far as the width. But these are pre-formed sides. Like, okay, Susan, you just bought that blue one. It's the same kind of style with those, but you have a 2-inch extender. So this one will absolutely fit everybody. And I'm telling you that because I have a larger wrist, it fits me to the middle of maybe the chain, and I still have a hang left. Now, if you like this one, it is a great piece. It is going to lay perfect on your wrist, totally perfectly on your wrist. It's not going to twist. It's not going to turn. It's going to look like this. Look at that. And remember, I have a lot of lighting on me. So when you're out in the sunlight, again, don't wear this while driving or you're going to have a car crash because it is so beautiful. So I only have one. If anybody, the style, Susan, you know, you just bought that blue one. Am I right? They don't turn. They fit the wrist. It's great. It's beautiful to look at. Oh, hey, Nancy, you got it. Nancy got that one. And I didn't even know you were here, Nancy. Hi. So I'm giving this one, I'm putting Nancy's name on it. All right, let me get that one for Nancy. Very, very feminine, very gorgeous. Just a great piece to have. Get this in the bag for you. Okay. All right, I have another one in a really gorgeous color. This one here is number 447. Oh, look at it, kind of matches my nails. Look at that. Stretch. And here we go with a beautiful color. Then you're gonna have silver. Then you're gonna have a faceted kind of silver type of a bead. There you go. It's gonna be gorgeous on. It's gonna fit everybody. It's just one of those. Look at that. I mean, it's so cool, isn't that? Like, I didn't plan that. But I mean, isn't that neat? It's a beautiful color. So if you think that you need a bracelet in this color, again, the price is only $5. It's great. And I love their stretch bracelets because there's some days I get swollen. I'm not kidding. I'm loving these rings for that matter. I mean, well, I didn't eat any salt. How can I be getting swollen? You know, it could be you exercised. Like I exercise and, you know, it just, hey, Aline, you know, and then the next day you're all puffy and swelly from it, and then you go down, and then you eat a watermelon and you get swelly again. So it's always nice to have the stretchy bracelet, especially in that color. If there's anything that you can do, maybe you're going to pull out this faceted bead color, wear it with something else, and have that pop-up color on your arm. So if you like that, it's number 447. So let me get that. All right, the next one is really, really pretty. This here, I'm surprised this one is on elastic. It's 557. It has, are these stones? They are definitely stones. They're not plastic beads. So let me get up close on this one. Look at that. You have your rondelle there in that the blitzy, and then you have the other rondelles, and then you have almost like an onyx type of a stone, stretchy, and it goes all the way around, and it definitely will fit everybody. Now, it's going to have more width around it. It's going to have more girth. So I would say if you have a really large wrist, this probably isn't going to be the one for you. But let me try it on. You know, all I can say is try it on. Well, actually, it fits me. It does. So I take that back. I think it'll fit everybody. So if you like this, where you feel like, oh, that is really pretty, a little bit of bling in there, a little bit of like almost like a Simply Santa Fe type of a look, this bracelet is for you. It is $557. And a lot of times what is going to happen if you don't claim them here, I have a lot of people that watch me in different mediums, and then they'll come back and then, you know, they'll, do you have that one on there and this and that? So if you think that you like it, it seems like this little round thing that I do before every show now tends to be the one where a lot of people come back for the last ones. But you have to remember, I didn't know this when I started, but there's a lot of paparazzi junkies out there. They've been looking for some of these pieces. And so because of the new releases, because somebody had it, because they couldn't get it, you know, maybe they were shopping and wanted it. So just so you know, there's a whole science behind this paparazzi thing that I'm just learning. So the next one I have is number 264. If you like pearls, this is perfect for you. There's the lobster claw, and there's an extender. So this will fit everybody, and it's kind of made with these kind of bubbly, this bubbly look going on. So if that is something that you like pearls, and I'm going to put this on my little bracelet guy here because it's just going to wear better on here. And then you'll get to see it a little bit better. So it's going to look like that on, kind of bubbly. Creamy, white. If you have one of our pearl rings, it'll go perfect with it. So that's 264. That looks like a 1, but it's a 4. All right, so that, just keep that one in mind. Then I have one that is a copper bracelet. I would say this is one for a very petite girl, lady. This is number 189. Look at that. It's just a hammered copper, burnished copper cuff. look at this. I'm serious. I do not think this is going to fit somebody. I mean, I could try to get it on, but I'm not going to try it. It's definitely for somebody who's saying, my wrist is so small, I can't find jewelry to fit me. I would love to say that I have that problem, but I don't. But this would be, and it's just going to add that little bit of that burnished copper around your wrist. So if that's something that you like, $189 and it's yours, you take it home. I'm gonna put that back. And then on this one, I have one left. Yeah, definitely the stretchiness of it. And I never thought that I would like any of that, but you know what? As I get older, I actually like it. And there's Annie. Annie, I haven't seen or heard from you in a long time. How you doing, love? Good to see you. Hope all is going good for you. 224. Here's the next piece. This blew out of the door. You will understand why. I have one left. It is on a white leather band. Let me get this. It'll read backwards, what we're going to do. Infinity symbol with bling on it. Then there's a little bling there, and then the word love. It's on a white leather band with a lobster claw and a 2-inch extender. If anybody is interested in this one, it is $224, and I don't even want to attempt to put this on this. I don't want anything to happen to it. It's just gorgeous. You can see there upside down. You'll see it backwards. There we go. So I know a lot of you have this one already, and I'd like to see some hearts if you really like it and you wear it a lot. I know my daughter bought it and she loves it. So just saying that. So that's my bottom rack here. I'm going to go to the top, and then I'm going to get into some of the ones where I have a lot of quantity. I'm going to start out with some clip-on earrings. So this is a little alert for somebody out there without pierced ears. You may have these already, I'm not sure. This is number 710. They are demi hoops, and let me get in close. They're sapphire on a silvery, lacy clip-on. There, you see that? Like a sapphire from the side, clip-on. Really pretty. If you like these are 710. Right there. I'll put those away because I know a lot of people don't have pierced clip-on earrings, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But I will spend a lot of time on the next pair of earrings, because for all you pearl lovers out there who want the small, petite ones in your ear, the Jackie O look, the one that is muted but has a very loud message to it, this definitely is the earring for you. I only have one pair left. 737. They're on a post. Now you have to get up close because these are pretty. They're elegant. All right, there's bling. There's like a round, kind of bended, gold band around them. There's the bling. There's the creamy pearl. There's the post. Light, elegant, gorgeously feminine. Doesn't get prettier than this. So if anybody needs to have posts that you're not a long earring wearer, or you are, but you just want shorter ones, you know what? Look how pretty that is. It really has it's just enough. And for some women, that's okay, because that's all they want. So it's 737 on that one. And then we get the funky girl, the one that's loud and really wants attention all the time. That would probably be me. But these earrings are really cool. This is number 51. And look at these. They are black, pebbled black. They're metallic. There's like metal. They're definitely, you can hear it. It's metal. It's on a post. And it's going to look kind of mod on. There you go. But cool. Takes up a lot of space right here. I only have one left. 737, okay? That goes to Debbie. Yes, Debbie. Of course. That'll be perfect on you. Let me grab a little baggie here. Let's fit in here, yeah. And we'll get those in there for you, Deb. Perfect for you. Now, my son-in-law today, he did some smoked, like a steak. It was the best thing I ever tasted in my life. I mean, it was so good. It's like, oh, Rudy, keep cooking, okay. So yeah. All right, got those for Deb. All right, back to my Mod Squad earrings. If anybody really wants to, like I always say, take a walk on the wild side, why not, right? I mean, they really are. They're fun. These are the perfect, tie your hair up on the top of your head, put this on, get your jeans on, you're ready, it's coffee time, and I'm looking good. So if you like this, it's number 51. And then as long as we're sort of on that boho mode right now, I'm gonna show you these. Muted copper. Talk about it all the time. Perfect time to pick up a pair of earrings if you don't have any of these. Number 74. What I like about them is they're on fishhook wires. You've got that stamped copper. And then, let me get this right here. I have to interact with you. Alana, I don't know why it's showing me you again, but you're gonna get interacted. And then these are independent of each other. So you really get a full, but muted look. I mean, it's really pretty. You don't have any of this on. It's just a summertime earring to me. It's gauze skirt time with these, or maybe cut off jeans, you know, something really sassy, maybe a jean skirt. You want to have a little sass, but you want to be toned down. This is the earring, number 74. And it seems I'm on a roll with these because the next pair of earrings that I have is the last pair that I have. I love these. Hey, Shelly, you're back. People are waving to me. I don't know. Maybe this internet's really whacked out today. But these are also very boho, and they are in the silver tone. So it's a great thing to have. It's number 711, fishhook wires. And look at these. All that stamping. I absolutely love these. And then all that fringe at the bottom. So can I say the word gypsy here? This just reminds me of that. So beautiful. Number 74, they are going to Susan Corgiato. Let me get those for you, honey. Go. All right, so like I said, these are along the same line. I love them because those are in copper and these are in the silver tone, and they really do rock. I mean, okay, now they jump out. The muted silver ones are muted, and they're great. And if you look at a person, you don't see the earring. When you look at me, you see the earring, right? And it's gorgeous. It reminds me of a gypsy or something like that, or a belly dancer, right? Yeah, I had on this music. It was Santana. I was cooking. And I have taken belly dancing lessons in the past. I love belly dancing. And Lisa knows because we've gone to the belly dancing convention. But, and I'm in there and I'm trying all my moves, my arms, and I'm thinking, I didn't realize Santana had such a good background for belly dancing. So I knew you all wanted to know that, right? So yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, the next pair of earrings I'm going to show you are great because they're not loud. They're black, number 155, and they are a teardrop. It looks like an onyx on just a silver backing, no bling, but maybe you don't want bling. Maybe you just want the muted. You just like a little bit more of a drop, but not too much. They're pretty on. You can see them, but you don't see them, and they're great. So if you feel like you need something like this to your wardrobe, 155, she comes home with you. All right, it's tennis bracelet time. And this is so pretty, very pretty. It's number 10. And you see all these stations on here. Now this is another one that you could arm party up. You could put this on with even like, I'm going to show you these stations as we go around. There's your lobster claw. There's your 2-inch extender. So what I can tell you is this is going to fit everybody from being petite to being large. The thing that's cool about this is you can layer it up for something really fancy. I'm going to a dinner, I want to look good, or I'm going to layer it up with this, and then I'm going to put on some urban wrap, maybe more of a man's urban wrap. I'm going to have more of that grunge in it with this. It's kind of sassy. It's one of those ones that you can play around with, and because it's only $5, if something would happen to this, you wouldn't be heartbroken like I just lost my faux diamond or diamond bracelet, worse, you know. So it's just something to play around with. And if you like that, that's number 10. Then I have, it's almost like boho night here for me, but there's a pair of drop hoop earrings. It's the last ones that I have here. And these here are number 77. There's the fishhook wires. And these, you got to get close to see there's little stones in here, right there. Little black stones. They're going to give off a little bit of light, but not a whole lot, because maybe you don't want a whole lot. You just want a little bit of glimmer. They're great. It's silver, it's pretty, it's muted, it's pretty. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this look at all. Number 77. Drop hoops are nice, and I say drop hoop because when you have a hoop on, you go through your ear and it kind of has that same feel, except with a drop hoop, you're going to see more of the earrings. So if something like this, you know, you're looking for earrings, but you don't want them to be too loud, it's perfect. They're perfectly light. They're gonna stay in your ears. They're not gonna itch, and everything is gonna be really good. The next pair I have is number 11. And kind of like the same idea here. These aren't loud and crazy, but I love the color. It's almost like a little avocado green. Now, if you need some kind of green in your wardrobe, there's little beads on here of green, some lacy work in here, again, in that drop hoop style. I think along with hoops, drop hoops are probably the next pair of earrings that women will reach for, besides getting us something on a post. You know, but that just kind of stands out. Maybe you've got that color in your outfit somewhere, or you just love that color. If you do, number 11's for you. And these I like because they do remind me, again, of like a gypsy, and I just love that look. I think it's just so like folklore kind of thing going on. I just love it. I love all of that. In fact, my daughter, she just got a Day of the Dead Barbie, and it came today, and we were like all salivating all over this doll. I love the things that are cultural. That's why I love the Mexican culture, because when you see they really are colorful and have all of this folklore in their costumes and stuff. This is what it reminds me of. Or Eastern Indian, where you have a lot of that. You know, there's a lot of message in each one. There's a lot of stamping. Then there's all these little, like, all pulled together designs in here. And it's a drop hoop earring, a little bit of beading in there. But these really remind me of like Eastern Indian or Mexican in their look when you have them on. And I'll just pull up my fake hair for you and show you what I mean. Like, you just get that feel with these of that cultural look, and I love that look. And there you go for that, number 38. And then on this, I'm going to show you, we got two more pieces here. This is another drop hoop earrings with a little bling on them. Yes, thank you, Alana, free spirited. You know, me of all people should have been right off the top of my head, right? I know, but I like these because they're drop hoop and they have a little bit of shine to them. So I'm gonna put the number on right. Number 40. Look at, I'm here. You see it? It's blingy without being blingy. It has these darker colored stones in here. It's like a subtle elegance. There you go. You can see it. It's all over each hoop. Very pretty. This was a very popular earring, but it is at the end, and there's only one of these left. So if you like this, look at this. You see me turning? You see this earring, but you don't see this earring. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, it's all diamonds and she's shining. It's so muted. So that's number 40. I'll put that over here. And that's my thing here. And then the last thing is, I have another one of these. I know that a couple of you already have this, and that's okay, because it's number 138. This gives somebody else the chance to try this. It is, look at that, a magnetic bracelet. No calling the hubby, hey, can you help me put my bracelet on? Here it is, look, bam. Bam. It's on cords. It's not stretchy. It's on cords. It will fit, I'm going to say petite to medium wrist, to be honest with you. Larger could get it on, but I'd be more afraid of the maybe magnetic part of it coming loose just because of the size. So if you like this on cords, it's $138. I have 2 of these left. So if anybody wants to try magnetic, wants to try it in black, and Shelly, and you know what? Here again, I was thinking Shelly's got this one, and there you come. I'm the psychic jewelry lady, right? Just come see me. I got a crystal ball. So, not kidding. You'll love this one, and that's all I can say about it. So that's my little presentation for this. Then I'm going to get on to something else right over here. I'm going to take this over to my other area so that I don't knock everything over. And we're going to get into some fabulous jewelry presentation now. All right. You all know that in September, and it is September, I said that when they come out with the Z pieces, and the Z pieces are our signature collection pieces. They are the only thing in the line that is not $5. They are $25. They are going to be the drop dead. I'm going to do that. I was actually thinking, what could I be on Halloween and come out here and sell jewelry? You know, we are really getting to be good friends here, aren't we? So this thing with the Z collection, all right, I can't get them yet. They're coming out. When they do, I'm getting every one of them, and I'm going to do a show where I try them on. And if you like them, you pre-order with me. You say, I want it. Now remember, I don't have them here. I'll have to pre-order them. But these are the pieces that you're going to wear to a fancy occasion, a daughter's wedding, a son's wedding, someplace that, you know, if you're a socialite and you go out in them, they're fabulous. I do have one here that I have for sale. It's not this year's. It's one that I got from another year, and I think it was 2018. So I came in on 2019. I bought up all the Z pieces for 2019. I have them. They're beautiful. A couple of them I'll bring out later. Not today, at another time, to say, hey, if you like one, I have extras. You know, this time I'm not going to buy extras because I feel like, you know, I want you guys, if you like them, let's get them while they're in. Because what happens is they sell out and you can't get them anymore unless you got connections or something, and then you pay for it. So this piece here is for sale today. This is a Z piece. Now, I always say with this bust here, I'm going to take this off because it really bleaches me out. But first I'm going to show you. Here are the earrings. Okay, you've got your faceted silver beads, and then you've got real, like, not the faceted, but the, like, metal ball beads here, and then, like, a shiny kind of one. You have all these rows of different, look at this, it's just lusciousness at its finest. So, this piece, it's called Fame. You can tell why, right? I mean, it's gorgeous. And I am going to be selling this today, if you'd like. If anybody would like to get this in, and this has never been worn, I just took it out of its package for today. This one here is a one and only. So if anybody wants a Z piece from, I think it's 2018, you can have this for $25. It is stunning. Stunning on. I mean, I'll take it off here. I'll just show you on top of my gold necklace how gorgeous this is. And you can see it because it's just one of those pieces, and I just can't tell you enough that these are so beautiful. And when I have my show, and you will have the opportunity then to get the newest, and the newest ones are even better than this. But all right, I'm doing this obviously on top of what's already there. But you see what I'm saying? It's beautiful, but it's not gaudy. It's almost like it's upper class. It's gorgeous. You will not get these pieces anywhere for $25. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're interested in Fame, You can either buy it now or you can PM me later if you want it. And if I have it, it's yours. And it's going to be one of those things that you will keep forever, and you probably, and anybody who's bought a Z piece, if you could throw up some hearts too, so everybody knows the quality is good, it's fantastic, that they actually will be pieces that you will pass down to a family member upon your passing. They're that pretty. But if you were to go to, like, say, a bridal store to pick up this piece, you would get it. It would be well over $100, and I will tell you that. And it goes along with a lot of the other pieces that I have that literally are just drop dead gorgeous. So for today, if you're interested, this beauty is for sale for $25. And put her away now. I might be hitting everybody at the right time. You know, we've had a lot of pandemic weddings in 2020, my son being one of them. And you're like, well, what am I going to wear? You know, because I mean, what's open? All right, so let's get on to, like, all right. Last Wednesday, someone asked me about little kid bracelets. So I went in and I brought them out. And Elaine, you have one in your bag. And I'm gifting it to you because, you know, I just feel like you've been with me for so long that, you know, I'm just going to throw that in your bag. But if anybody else, you know, wants to purchase a little bracelet for their youngin', I have to show you. These are really cute. They're $1 each. And I'll just get some of them out. They're that size. Here's these little beads, silver, and there's like a little red heart, elastic. My granddaughter, she has hers in her jewelry box, loves them. You know, when mom and grandma get dressed up, like on Wednesday when we're gonna go, you know, to the duck pond, she has to have her bracelets on too. So they come in different colors. There's pink one, there is there's pink, there's red. Let me see here, I think there's white. Yeah, there's a white. So if anybody has someone special and you just want to spend $1, I'll put your name on it, throw it in there. So this is number 220 for any of these with the silver band like that. I don't spend a lot of time on them because a lot of people, they're just not there, you know, but I just thought I would put that out there for now so that if you did have a little one, or maybe a birthday coming up, or like I said, if there's a birthday coming up and you're making party favorite bags for little girls, these are perfect. And you can get me anytime. Okay, and you want red and pink. Okay, Debbie, I'll get that for you. So pretty. All right, so what I have here is red and pink right there, as you see. So I will put your name on these, Deb, and they're fun, and I probably will bring them out from time to time just so everybody can, you know, have a chance to give the little kids something too, especially our little girls. We want to make them into ladies, right? You want to make them into these, you know, women that are cherished. And I think a lot of this has to do with how they get brought up and how they reflect on how their mom and grandmas are, right? So let me get this for Debbie. All right, the next piece that I have speaking of gorgeous pearls, they say that these are yellow pearls, but I don't believe them. They look green to me, and wait till you see them. Almost like that bracelet that you bought, Debbie. I'm gonna show you. Okay, we saw that, we see that. Okay, I'm just gonna show you this. All right, this necklace is drop dead. This is brand new, hot off the press. $8.34. Here are these like little silver ball earrings. Yes, ma'am.
Debbie would like another pink kid bracelet.
Oh, another pink one. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see it now. It came up. Facebook. It's going to drive me crazy. All right, so $8.34. Absolutely, Kristen. Absolutely. You know, you bring them into the fold of their femininity and they carry it with them forever. It doesn't matter which culture you're from. Every woman has her beauty in her own way. And when she shares that you have this beauty with the next generation and that one is brought up to feel confident in herself, you've done your job. And then you can all just relish, and it's not being, narcissistic or anything. It's making them feel that they're valuable and they should be respected. And you know what, they'll carry themselves that way. And you all know it. You probably have daughters and granddaughters. So 834, brand new. It starts out with these little like silver ball earrings. Let me get this right. I'm going to show it to you here, and then I'm going to put it on the bust. See what I mean? They say it's yellow, but it sure is red and green on my end. But let me put it on the bust for you. It is a very pretty piece. I just love how they do their necklaces with the focal point being up at the top. Very delicate, very feminine. See what I mean? Now here it kind of reads yellow, but I'm telling you, let me just show you that bracelet again that Debbie bought, and I say this. So here it is. Like, you can see that. Well, yeah, I guess it is reading yellow. When you look at this one in plastic, it is green. But it says yellow. So that one down here, it's all messed up here. All right, yeah. So there we go. If you like this, it's $834. And I have, because it's new, I probably have a good 6 of these. Yeah, I have about 6. Yep. Okay, so let me just hang here for a second to see if anybody is interested in getting this 834 in this beautiful yellow silver beaded necklace right there. And you know what? I'm noticing here, right here, there is a pearl off. And I just noticed it in the bottom of the bag. And that brings me to what's been happening, okay? A lot of pieces, remember, it's fashion jewelry. And a lot of times, things are going to happen to fashion jewelry. So I didn't really know what to do with that, and I actually got in touch with other consultants and found out that, if it happens to you, and because a lot of my customers are out of state, if there's a chance, and I wouldn't want you to do, like, if I bought a piece of jewelry and it wasn't right, I'd want you to, give me a new one. I totally understand that. And if I have a new one, I'm going to send you it. The thing that I need in return, though, I used to say, well, just throw it out. Well, that's not what you do. I have to have you return it to me so that we can then use it as a tax deduction of defected jewelry. So it's not like I'm trying to pull you in the fold and make you go to the post office and all that kind of stuff. It's just that they had been told that if it is fixable, and in this case, what it is on this one here, it's got a little, in fact, I just saw it at the bottom of the bag. This wasn't planned, but this is a perfect time to share that news. It's got a jump ring, and all I'd have to do is put this jump ring right on that piece, close it up, end of story. Again, if it's a simple fix and you feel like you want to do that you don't want to go to the post office with this other piece of jewelry, and that I'm not here to make your life, miserable or anything. We really do try, but it is fashion jewelry, and things in transit, see right there, they're going to happen. So I'm not happy about that, because I feel like I want to sell a quality product, and I believe I'm selling a quality product, but things can happen. So, I'm going to try doing more spot checks here, but one of our ladies brought up a good point. It was the little lobster claw. She pulled it and the thing broke. Well, you can't fix that. So I'm going to send her a whole new necklace. In the interim, if she can just return that necklace to me so that I then can get the tax deduction. Because the other good thing about this is that it's a great tax deduction to have a home-owned business. So I'm just putting that out there in case any of you run into that. I definitely want you to be happy. I'm definitely going to work with all of you if something happens. And then just kind of work with me on getting the things back so that we can all win, because I put my money out front too for this, and then that happens, and I'm not thrilled with that. But if I get something out of it too, when the thing is returned to me, then, it's like, great, we'll just put that in, put my money, and it's a write-off. So that's that, number 834. I will try to spot check things better. I was doing that for a while, then I got really busy, And so I stopped. I didn't want to open every single envelope. I kind of wanted that to be for the person getting it. Look, it's been untouched. It's perfect. So don't be afraid. You know, by all means, get in touch with me. If you don't like it, let me know, and we'll go from there. Now, I can't do that if you wore it for 30 days. You know, like I'd have to have it like once you get it, if you open the package, it's broken. That's the only thing I can do. After that, I really can't do anything for you if you find that you're doing, or if you want to exchange. We just don't have the capacity to do exchanges. The only way I could do an exchange is if, let's say, it broke and I didn't have another piece. I could either say I could give you a $2.75 credit, or, you know, we'll just give you another piece of something else. So just so you kind of know what the process is, because I didn't know, and I don't want to come off rude to anybody. You know, I was just kind of thinking, what do I do with this? You know, kind of doing it too. So anyway, the next pair of earrings I have are fantastic. I love these. I didn't think I would love them until I got them. And these are worthy of conversion, if you ask me. If you have irregular ears, you have to see these. They're very pretty. And I think a couple of you already have this. $8.40. This. They're not even coming off as pretty as they are in real life. All right, you've got a lot of this vine work going on. And you see in the bottom here, there's little hearts where all these little things are. And then there's like all that kind of scroll work at the top on the fishhook wires. It's fantastic looking. Let me just interact here and get that one. Beautiful earrings on. They're so like Spanish looking to me. Like if you went to Spain, you would have picked up a pair of earrings like that. Am I not lying? Like Susan and Rose, you know, you've been to Spain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There are rows and rows and rows of people that sell jewelry there, and it's the good kind. I mean, beautiful Spanish jewelry, and they all have styles like this. And the last time I was there, I was lucky enough to get a beautiful pair of earrings there. Well, you guard those with your life, right? Because you don't want to, you know, well, of course we were spending euros, so it was like spending Monopoly money. Then you get home and you go, I spent what? But anyway, this is the kind of thing to me that really replicates that look. So if any of you would like to get a pair of these or try them, I don't think that you would be disappointed in this earring. It's very light. It's got the fishhook wires. Totally doable, and the color is just magnificent. That is number 840, and if you'd like these, they're waiting for you. All right. I think it's time for do I do kombucha or do I do water? I think I'll do water. Right. I mean, if you've worn the pieces, I can't exchange them. I can't even do that here. I can't, you know, if they've touched my skin, like for some reason, I can't sell them. So, well, you understand. We've got a lot of bat wing soup and stuff going on out there, right? All right. Here's another necklace that is in that kind of sea glass that you are all crazy about. Wait till you see this. I love how they do their necklaces in this. It's so attractive. All right, $8.24. Here are the earrings. Magnificent. You're getting a very robust chain, and then you're just coming into this. Look, it almost looks like a sea glass there. All of it. It's just got all these different shapes on it. It's not too long. It's not too loud. There's a 2-inch extender. Look at that. I mean, it is so great. I love the clear with the opaque, and then some of it looks like it's been around there for so long. It's like they almost hook these little like silver coins onto there. Very attractive, as you can see there, and that number is $8.24. I know a lot of you ladies have gone crazy for their sea glass. I totally get it. It's just one of those things that it looks beautiful on everybody, but let me get close up there. See what I mean? Like just opaque and clear and see-through. And when you have it on, again, it's so hard to do it on mine. Kristen Cohn, yep. So let me get one out for Kristen. And I'll tell you, our Eileen, she wears the sea glass like no other. I mean, she makes it look so good. And if you're looking for real style, that's the lady you need to look to, because she's got it going on. You check out her if you ever see her videos, you're gonna become a weak wearer just because it looks so good. So 824 is for Kristen Cohn, and I'll do a last call on this, and then I'm gonna move forward. New pair of earrings, and in these here, they have, again, that more bohemian look to them today, which is okay because we don't need glitzy all the time. It's $8.41. I know. Look at these. I love all of the work on here. And I'm going to show you how long they are. They have just, it's not a crackle stone. It's just a plain white stone. And you have plain kind of white stone in here. Then you have like that half moon shape and all that stamping in there. And then even the little doodads at the bottom there, they have like a striation going on. So they're not real long, but they're beautiful. They're just beautiful on. You know, when you have these on, they have, again, that kind of, that more Mexican kind of look, or Italian or Greek. You know, they all have these kind of earrings. Just gorgeous. And when I'm saying that, I mean like the culture. I'm not saying anything about anybody. I love that stuff. I mean, I always felt like I was the kid on the milk carton, freckled and, you know, teeth missing. And, you know, I wanted to be that, you know, gorgeous girl with the long dark hair. And, you know, I wasn't fitting the bill on any of it. So, $8.41. And for Nancy, too. Lisa and Nancy. And it seemed culturally, the cultured girls could always grow their nails like claws. And I'd be like, mine would break the minute they broke it. I was like, oh. It was like, oh. We always want what we can't have. Isn't that the truth? Now, my granddaughter, she is a beautiful mix of everything. And she has this most beautiful hair that I have ever seen in my life. Thick. She can grow it long like a weed. I mean, it'll come out of her head. You can cut it off and it's back to their stomach again. And, you know, I just go, wow, you know, you're so lucky. So beautiful. So, yeah, that's a good thing, right? All right, I have two people getting those. That's Nancy and Lisa. And I'll do like a last call on these. I'm telling you guys, they're great. They're great because they're not too long. And you know what? I say this all the time. If you put these on and you're all dressed up and you like the way you look, send me a picture. I would love to put you on my page, because real people look at this. They don't want models wearing this. They don't want the paparazzi models. They want real people that try these on, different age groups. These aren't just for young. You know, anybody who puts them on and looks good, send me a picture if you're comfortable. You know, if you're comfortable doing that. And that's why I'll always ask you, if you send a picture, I'll always ask you, no, can I put this on there? Because, I mean, I appreciate the pictures, and I love seeing how everybody is listening. Like today with Shelly, she's mixing metals and stuff. And I have a beautiful picture of Shelly that I'm going to be putting out. And that kind of shows you, yeah, that does look good when you do mix the metals, or when you make an arm party, or when you do any of the things we talk about. And so, it gives you ideas, because you're spending a lot of money. I mean, it may not be a lot as far as $5, but over time you've invested in these gems, and you know, you want to keep them and you want to get the most use out of them. So the next piece I have is pearls again. It seemed that when I was picking out jewels in July, a lot of these were in like a faux pearl kind of thing, which was fine. You know, I think what they were looking at was the next season. But, you know, you can wear pearls at any time, so it's not a bad thing. So this here is number 831, never shown before. Oh, my God, give me a reason to get dressed up. I don't care what it is. They're the really creamy pearls. You have it's not a long necklace. It's just pearls. So you can wear this. Now, there's an extender. You see that extender? So they're going to be a little bit longer, but not too long. Get this here. So you know what? Here again, I think there was intention of you might be layering. You might be wearing a piece of clothing where your chest isn't bare for the summer, more that you have a blouse on, that you're going to have that white collar that goes off and this will be hanging out. You're going to have that little black dress on, possibly like with a boat neck on right about here, that you wanted to bring the eye down a little bit lower. So when you see something like this, it is not your typical pearl. It's not, these two are like stuck together. It is not your typical pearl. It's one that you kind of feel like, yeah, you know, I like those because it is a little bit, it seems more doable to the season coming up. On the other hand, you could go into summertime with them too. So it just depends on what you're wearing. So if you feel like for $5, you can add another pearl necklace to your wardrobe, and why not? You know, pearls are just, they go with everything. So yeah, this is like an opera length. I could start singing it's an opera right now, but you wouldn't want to hear that. So $8.31, and that's for Kristen Cohn. Let me get that over here. There's so much you can do with pearls. They are so classic. And you know, like you've seen it where I've posted on my page, like if there's a fashion from 1940 or other things, that's the kind of thing that interests me. What women endured in style. But I'll tell you what, those classics keep coming back and keep coming back if you're really serious about looking good. They kind of knew how the woman's body worked, and they played on it, and they played on it in a very good way. Like I just posted today these dresses from the 1940s, because really the 1930s is probably one of my most favorite era for clothes. And it's a real cross between the 30s and 40s, but those dresses in there, if you didn't get a chance to see them, check out my Corseted Jewel Lady page. It's astonishing just how gorgeous and how, I mean, they're all long and lean, but remember, life before fast food, everybody had a waist like this. Look in the 50s, in all of them. My mother, my grandmother did 6 kids and their waist was like that big when they were done having kids. So I think, you know, the fast food era is here and everybody doesn't have a waist anymore, but it's kind of nice to see those styles. So I'm just gonna put the pearls away and we're gonna move on. And that would be a head turner kind of dress, believe me. I mean, I do a lot of sewing. I could look at one of those patterns, I could figure it out. I could figure out how to make that dress. And I can guarantee you that if I put that dress on and went somewhere, they would look, because of that simplistic style. And that's what we need more of. We really do. And I don't know how we're going to get it, because we're all over the map. We really are. And people aren't really caring right now about dressing up because we don't really have a whole lot to do. We can't travel, can't go anywhere. So it's not to get depressed about, but it's just one of those things to say, yeah, you know, there'll come a day when we're going to be doing this again. So, all right. Oh, this piece here, you guys, is so gorgeous. Yeah, I know. I know. I love the construction of dresses. You know, how did they make them? And, you know, even though I'm the corseted jewel lady, I actually like the construction of a corset, because the way that they're cut in to the waist, around the waist, into the best part, cupped around the rib, doesn't matter who you are. You put one of those on and you look good. You do. You can wear it under your clothes. You can wear it over your clothes. You look good. It's the way it's constructed. So, you know, like an engineer might look at a building. My mind will always look at something and tear it apart, like in terms of like, ooh, I could make one of those. That looks easy to make, you know. So, I mean, it's just one of those things that's just who I am. And I love that kind of stuff. Yes, very timeless and very feminine styles. All right, 820. This is brand new. I love this color. Wait till you see it. Starts out with these earrings, you know what you're in for. And was it somebody just ordered? Yeah, let's see if that bracelet matches. It's a real close match on that. And this one was for Kristen. So, all right, look at this. That color, all that. There's bling on there. There's double chains. Now, this here is, I'm holding it up from being in a package. Let me put it on the bust for you. And this is called, and I love the name on this one, Wait and See. I had a green one the other day, SEAC, because it's like, it's formal, but it's not formal, but it's just pretty. And, all right, let's get this one out here. All right, you have your double chain here. It's a lot of stuff going on in here. Then you have all these beads. You have some that are clear beads. You have some bling beads. All different kinds in there. Just really pretty. All pretty. So if you want to try something like this, the color is on its own. It's great. You can wear this all year long. It doesn't have to be for the beach or any of that. But, you know, again, if you're going on vacation someplace warm, it'd be a nice one to tuck in your suitcase. I mean, you're actually going to have like a carry-on and then a carry-on within your carry-on to carry on the jewelry you're going to wear on the beach, right? Who knew you're going to wear jewelry on the beach? But when you get stuff like this for $5, why not? Look at that. That color. Totally gorgeous. So, $8.20. And on this one, let me tell you, I think I only ordered 6 of these. So, okay, $8.20 for Kristen Cone. Beautiful piece. It's going to match that bracelet too. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you got that bracelet. Now you're going to have a necklace. They weren't made at the same time. The colors are very complementary to one another. And bam, there you are in that. And each color blue has its own flavor, right? I mean, this is magnificent. This one's magnificent. Well, we're so lucky that we have colors. We come from a colorful planet, right? Let me put this one away. Okay, I have a bracelet here that it's very unique in that it's alternating between a hammered kind of finishing to just a red stone. Very striking. And then you'll have the pattern of one and then a red stone. And then I think it goes on, there it goes, all the way around. And in some cases you'll have, it looks like 2, probably where they finish it off at the back. So this one here is $5.94. This would be a good one to get if you have anything red. However, let me tell you, it's not that crackle red. Okay, so this is how it kind of looks on. It's so bad for me to try to show you them on. But there's that extra work they don't have to do. And it's just pretty because it's not the crackle red. Because it's just a regular kind of a bead in there with red with a little accent of color. Yeah. And then, of course, red is like attention, look at me. So, you know, if you ever want to just put a pop of color on that will automatically bring people's eyes focus to you, $5.94, 2 pieces. Okay. Really pretty. And Kristen Cone. All right. But it's just enough. Again, you could wear that little black dress and just put that pop of color on. Then add like a red scarf at the neck. Bam! You're done. You got some silver earrings on, red scarf, black dress, that bracelet. You're looking good. They were showing this girl in Paparazzi. She went to a wedding and it was like a black tie event. And with her dress and all her jewelry, I think she spent like $100 and some. Not much at all. And it was amazing because she looked like she was black tie. And I'm telling you, it can be done. It really can be. So Debbie wanted 2. Okay. And Kristen Cone. So I always say, pick out your jewelry first and then worry about your wardrobe. You know, you pick out the jewelry, then you go, now what color scheme am I going to go in? Am I going to go in red? Am I going to go in black? Am I going to go in blue? And what's going to look better with that? Will it be silver? Will it be gold? Now pick out this piece in gold because I have it. So, you know, you can kind of start there. You're almost working backwards because you're looking at that. Or you just have that one dress that you just love and then you look at your jewelry and you're going, okay, now what would bring out something on that that would pop. And that's how you can do it, you know. So are in $5.94 if I have any other takers. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. See what I mean? It's so beautiful. And then, of course, when I have a ring show, you might find a ring in there that goes with it. Like, I probably should have pulled that out. I have a lot of things to show, so I didn't. But next time I bring it out, I'll be sure to bring out some rings that match it. And not just like the crackle stone, because that's kind of its own look. And I got a lot of those coming, and that's going to look really good, too. All right. This here is... This is a beautiful piece that some of you may or may not have. I still have, I'm going to say I don't have a decent quantity, but it's such a pretty necklace, I almost forgot about it. And then I brought it out because I have a lot of volume here, so I'm like, oh yeah. But on this piece, I will have, let me just tell you before I get started in case everybody likes it. I have 1, 2, 3 pieces left. All right, this is number 317. So gorgeous. It absolutely doesn't look like it could be a $5 jewelry. 317. It starts out with these like drop post earrings there in like a champagne colored stone. And then you have these going around. Looks much better on the bust. Let me get it going here for you. So feminine, so elegant, so cool to wear in the sunlight or at that favorite restaurant. Look at that. 317. You wouldn't need anything else with this except the matching bracelet. Yeah. Now, I've had these, I probably almost call them, you know, vintage paparazzi now, but I have not seen these in any new releases. So 318 is the matching bracelet. And look at that. There's your lobster claw. So I've got Susan Corchado first and Shelly. All right. Here's 317. And I'll get those two out. And when I see other ones that look like that one, you can bet I'm going to get them. I only have one of those left. So let me get these name tags on this, and I'll come back to the presentation. And Kristen. All right, so right now I have, oh no, I got to go back here. No, the next one on the thing was Susan first, Susan Corchado. Then I had Shelly, and then I had Elaine. And Susan wants 318. Okay, Kristen, I'm sorry, I don't have any more. That's been claimed. Yes, ma'am.
Elaine claimed it first.
She did. I saw that. So let me get that one in here for her. But you know, don't miss out, honey, because I have other things coming down the pipeline, so they're just as pretty. But on this one, I don't. And if it comes back, I'm definitely going to get more of these because they're so pretty. Take that over. I want it all to be perfect for you guys. And get Elaine on there. All right. And then I see that Susan Corchado wanted 318, the bracelet. When I buy necklaces, if they have a matching bracelet, I will always buy the matching bracelet because why not? So those of you who bought the necklace, I have 3 bracelets left. So if you would like to get the matching bracelet, it has the lobster claw clasp and 2-inch extender. It will fit everybody. That is number 318. I would tell you, don't have buyer's remorse where you say coulda, shoulda, woulda. But hey, Stacy. But I'm telling you, this is pretty. So if you bought the necklace, and I know Susan did, if anybody bought the necklace, I'd say get the bracelet. But you don't have to listen to me. So pretty. So delicate, so feminine. Okay, so on the bracelet, I only have 2 left on 318. That means the necklaces are gone now. If anybody wants a bracelet that's like a tennis bracelet, or, you know, I'll give the first dibs to those who bought the necklace right now. And then if you're passing on this, I'm going to offer them up to anybody else who feels they'd like to have this as a tennis bracelet. It is gorgeous. I love it because it has that kind of golden aurora borealis over the stone that makes it look golden. And it's in a gold setting. And if you have, and many of you know what I'm going to do right now, if you have these earrings, they're called our Princess Jasmine earrings, or that's the name my daughter and I gave to these. This is a perfect match to this bracelet. Here they are. Here's the bracelet. So you could wear earrings and a bracelet now and have a matching set. You could also wear these earrings with that necklace, but proportionately, it's not the same. But on this, because this is on your wrist, you could wear this here and this on your wrist. So if I have any takers for the bracelet, it is $318. And on these earrings, they are number 38. I can't tell you how many I have left of these, but I could check. So number 38, if anybody wants to buy them separately. I know that many of you have these already. If you could send up some hearts and say you like them or whatever, because honestly, these are one of my favorite pair of earrings. And I'm just putting that out there. So if I don't have any takers left on 318, I'm putting these little girls away. And they'll come out at another time, but they won't have their partners with them. And that's okay. They'll have to live with it like all of us, right? Okay. And since I'm doing this, I thought, oh my God. Oh, wait till you see this next one. Brand new, okay? This will be the case where I'm going to show you why I tell you 318 sold. Okay, let me get one for Mary. Because you have the Princess Jasmine earrings. I was thinking about you, thinking she has them. Yeah, it's the bracelet. 318. Wait a minute. Yeah, 318 is definitely the bracelet. Yep. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Right here for you. And I know you have these. Aren't these spectacular? Love these. They are just so gorgeous on. Yep. All right. So the next thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to get to it right now because I put this in the middle of the show. I was going to get you all, you know, all ready for all this jewelry. All right. Was it last Wednesday? I wore this necklace in gold. This is why I tell you, when these come out in different metals, buy them. You know why? Because I'm going to just put this on the bust. And I'm going to show you why and why you want to. I'm going to get a couple screams from you guys when you see this, because I was so excited when I got this in new releases. I was just thrilled. They brought it out in gunmetal. Look. Okay, so I had it on in gold. It's in gunmetal. Completely different look. So when I say, if you have this in silver, that's great. I have it in gold now. Get it. They're different looks. Look at this. I'm going to go grab something over here. I just so happen to have this one sitting over here. I'm going to show you the difference. This one, you're going to the ball, right? Gold. This one, you're kicking around in jeans, right? Mm-hmm. So, I still have gold ones left. I think I might have one left, and I had a lot. So, that one, but this one here, number 401. This one, 401. Wow, wow, and wow. This is so cool. So if anybody wants 401, yep, Alana, I knew you would get that one because I took one. I was like, oh no, I'm getting one of these, forget it. So Alana, 401. Yeah, I knew that apple didn't fall too far from the tree on that one. And Stacy, yep, Stacy, this is perfect for Stacy. And that's why I say on these things, when they come in a different metal, they will definitely, yes ma'am.
Stacy for 401.
Yes, I got Stacy, I got Alana, Kristen Cohn, I gotta get Kristen Cohn. And Mary wants 401, cool. And after this, I have one left, guys. I knew this thing would fly. And it's one of those ones that I tried to get more, and they took them out of my cart. Yeah, I actually said to Alana today, okay, look at, I got Kristen Cohen, and I got Debbie Jansen wants 401. Okay, Debbie, it's yours. And then that one is gone. Okay, the owner of the company is Misty Kirby, right? And I'm tired of going in there and, you know, they take it right out of your cart. I mean, if you don't check out, and I'm saying like a minute later. Oh, wait a minute, did I see yours? No, let me see here. Alana, did you see Nancy's anywhere in here? Stacy, okay, Alana. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to give that one. I have an extra one. That one I'm going to definitely, that's going to go to Nancy. So let me get that one. All right. So this one here goes to Debbie and then, yes, ma'am.
Is still live down.
It-
I see just a black screen.
Oh, no. Ugh. Are you guys seeing me? Any choo-choos? Any choo-choos? Okay, good. So I'm going to put this one here. Nancy's going to get this one, and Debbie's going to get it. And then after that, I'm done with that one. All right, what am I doing here? All right. So, it is sold out. All right. So, let me tell you. Right now, everybody got one, and they're sold out. So, there is no more. I wish I would have gotten more. So, on with my story here. I said, I want to call the company. I want to talk to the owner. Because I really want to talk to the owner. Like, can you leave the stuff in my cart for a minute before you start taking it out because somebody else ordered it before me? I don't think they're going to listen to me. But I'm telling you, it's getting frustrating. You can't find the owner's number anywhere. I can't find an email. So I have to, like, do something here, you know. I feel like I need to tell them that, you know, people are getting disappointed. But anyway, back to this. All right, everybody goes, see me, okay. Oh, really? Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I honestly think it's from that Kentucky Derby. There's a whole disturbance going on over there right now, and I think everybody's on the internet. So let's just, you know, watch the replay and, you know. Okay, good. All right, so that is done. Let's move on to the next. Okay, I got a new wrap. Beautiful. It's in green. Let me get this one over here. The one that's opened. $304. Look at this. Green, big, real big. Big, bold, beautiful. In time for the fall and winter season, which is really good because, you know, if you go outside and the snow is glistening, just think of what this bracelet's going to do. It is going to be fantastic. I do have a very good quantity of these, and if you like it, it's number 304. There's the two settings, so that means a person petite to medium can wear it and medium to large. And it is gorgeous. And it's kind of like in that army green kind of color. I think it's like an army green. So if anybody wants that, okay, everybody's up. I'm glad because I didn't go. My screen did not go down, but that don't mean nothing. Okay, so if anybody like to get a wrap that's in green, I have them. I do have to end up this bucket. And I got another one, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. You know, I have the wraps here. And then if someone did put it in there and I didn't see it, Alana just twerp me, okay? And then I have this little beauty here, and I love this one. It's more delicate. It's $7.34. It's a wrap, but it has these little mirrors on it. There's in white. There's the 2 settings. It's braided, and so you get this on your wrist. Just gorgeous. So if anybody feels like they still like to wear white, this is definitely a good one. And if not, if you don't want to wear it right now and you want to tuck it away for the summer, or, you know, for next summer, that would be a good idea too, because, I mean, nothing happens to them, you know, and then you have it. And I don't know if they'll come out with that mirrored image on there or what they're going to do. They don't, you know, converse with us. All right, here's a pair of earrings. I know it is really nice. That I only have 2 pair of these left. I did start out with a very good quantity. They were very popular, and you're gonna see why in a minute. It's just, when I get these like little earrings on post, for some reason I have a huge audience of people who like them. And that's what they wear. That's why they like them. They don't like dangles. Maybe they're in professional fields now where they wear a mask and they just don't want to have a lot of stuff going on. So this is $7.32. And then you have that pink moonstone with that full kind of like, you know, like ballerina setting around it in a like a rhinestone. Very pretty. But I only have 2 left. It'd be great for a second hole. It's good for the first hole. And Shelly, of course, Shelly wants one. So that's that. Let's get that one to Shelly. And they're gorgeous on. You are not going. And then the last one goes to Debbie J. So then that one is sold out. Here. Beautiful pair of earrings. Totally gorgeous. 32. All right. And then I have this necklace. It always was a beautiful necklace. Somehow my sample got put into my bag that got filed. And today I'm in looking for something else, and I found this one again. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even remember I had this one. It's really pretty. So I have a lot for everybody. And it almost looks like a new piece to me because it's like, it's been so long that I've had it out. So this is $182. There are your little drop hoop your little drop post earrings. All right, it's going to be, let me get it on the right side, a chain that's asymmetrical. You're going to have 2 of these rope chains on one side and one of this link on the other. Then the things holding it to the piece at the bottom are going to have bling all over them. And then you're going to have the round circle. And circles mean a lot to a lot of people. They can mean, you know, eternity. They can mean eternal love. They can mean like, I'm going to see you forever. But it's really a very unique piece in that asymmetrical side right here really offsets it. And so let me get up close on the little circle for you so you can kind of see the bling in there without getting too bleached out. So if you like this, it's $182. Very different, very unique. And I have a decent amount, so everybody in the party can have one today if you want. Mary, I was thinking about you because I knew you had this. I don't know what I did that day. And it could have been during all of our revamping too that It just went in the envelope and I filed it away. That normally doesn't happen, but if you could have seen what it was like around here, you'd understand. So, anybody a taker on something like this? Very different. You won't find this at any store, I can tell you that. It's one of the Paparazzi designs out of the new releases. Very pretty. And so, if that's the case, I am going to put this one away. Yeah, Stacy, yeah. And Stacy, she is a paparazzi connoisseur. She knows a lot about. In fact, Stacy is really, she was in paparazzi too, and she, you know, was my upline and that. So she's the one that kind of turned turned us all onto this. And we thank you, Stacy. Yay. Yeah, for sure. All right, so bucket number 1 done. Yay. That one done. And take my little jingle over here. All right. So Stacy, I'm kind of betting on like the 25th that you'll have your baby. That's a good date. All right, for all of you women that love big hoops that are not heavy, this is the earring for you. And it's in a gunmetal, and it's on a post. Yes, absolutely. You know, thank you for my addiction too. All right, these are number 87. Look at these bad boys. Are these hot or what? It's like they took two and linked them together. Look at that. Or they kind of did, like, it's not two, it looks like it's an illusion. And they put this kind of like, not a hammering, but a denting in there. Or maybe they did put two together. But it kind of catches the light, and that's what I like about them, because then they're very reflective. They're a bigger hoop. They're finished off in the back. So if you have short hair or you wear your hair up, you're going to see all that kind of sparkle all the time, even though there are no like bling, you know, stones or anything in them. Really cool. And again, it's not for everybody, but if you like the bigger hoops like this, I mean, it's kind of hard to see these. Let me just do that. There. Kind of like that. Ooh. Okay, 87 for Stacy. Babe factor. And I only have 2 left after Stacy. So if anybody likes that, this would be time to claim, because these probably won't last too long. I'll go back to these. Okay, you have them. Debbie, you have them. Cool. You like them too, right? And these are so Stacy. And you know what else I got to tell you? Our Debbie is very petite. We all know that. And it's not anything that, you know, she would not really pick these. So if she picked them, that tells me they're very light, because she's got very sensitive ears. And I know these would look fabulous on her, because everything looks fabulous on her. So if there's anybody else in the house that would like to own these, I have 2 left. They were in new releases. I cannot get them anymore. I don't know if they'll ever come back, but they are winners if you like that. Like I said, if you wear your hair up or your full hair up, you know, however you want to like fix it up. I mean, you can do a lot with these. So yeah, you know, anybody else? And I'm just going to wait here for a little bit so I don't miss anybody before I start putting them away. Just because of my Facebook feed, you know. So, you know, you guys too, like, so close to the 27th. Oh, don't tell me that's when your son was born. Oh my God. If you have a kid and you have them born on the same day, that's like cosmic to me. That is like, whoa, totally. Yeah. I mean, both of my kids were born on the 25th, but that was different months. Yeah, I guess it's a good number. 2 and 5 are = 7, right? That's her due date. Oh, wow. Doing the plunge again, huh? Yeah, we're so excited for you, Stacy. What a fun time. All right, what I want to show you is this necklace. This is what I call a professional necklace. Oh, that's right, because your son's birthday is really close to your birthday in October, right? Anyway, what I wanted to show you with this is, I love this necklace. I find this to be a powerhouse necklace. This is number 383. It starts out, you get the little pearl earrings on a fish hook wire. They're sticking up right now. Then you have, there's your lobster claw. Of course, you got a 2-inch extender. And you're going to have all these silver beads. And then you're going to alternate between a creamy pearl, some rondelles. There's like a silver bead there. There's more rondelles there with bling. You see that? And then silver. I call it a power necklace because it just reminds me of a person. Well, first of all, it's elegant if you want to wear it to any fancy occasion. Anything. This will do it for you. It's beautiful. But if you're in an industry, like you're a lawyer, or you're in some place where you have to make an impression walking in the room, this is the piece right here. It's not all about pearls, but the pearls are in there. Pearls are power. 383. But we're not going to stop there. This one actually looks fantastic if you layer 2 of them up. That is like, I'm it. I'm confident. I own it. Honestly, this is that kind of necklace. I just believe it is. I worked in that field for a long time, so I got to watch all of these very powerful people. I was in private law firms. I was in corporations. I can tell you, it's power play when you put something on like this. It just is. But what really sets it off then is to have, of course, the matching bracelet on, and this is $384. The bracelet alone is gorgeous. It's creamy pearls, it's rondelles, it's silver crystal beads, it's elastic. So, the 2 of these together, let me just get this together so you see what I'm talking about. Power play, right here. Gorgeous. You're walking in. I don't even know if people wear suits anymore. I'm not in that industry anymore. I have no idea. But I can tell you that if you want to make that impression, I don't care what era you're in, the pearls do it. And the matching set is fantastic. Now, I have taken this piece. Let me just get one out here for you. I want to do this because I love this. I can get this out of here. A little crackling of paper never hurt anybody, right? Remember, there's always a staple here, so be careful. I try to open them up. Okay, Elaine wants 384. Let me just get, I wanted to get 2 of these on here for you to show you what I'm talking about. Bam! Look at that. Now you'd put one on the shortest and the longest. So here we go again. It's $10 if you do 2 of them. But when you walk in that room, Lisa wants both of the bracelet and the necklace. So let me get that in here. Lisa wants the 383. And Lisa wants 384. All right. And Lisa, I mean, I don't know what everybody does. I worked with Lisa, so I know. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You know when you walk in that room and you look like that, you own it. Right, girl? And Lisa's been doing this for, what, almost 30 years, 35? You're in the same industry. So, yeah, I mean, it's intense. But, you know, you do love it. There's always action going in there for sure. And Elaine wants 384. Okay. That's the bracelet, right? And Debbie Jansen wants 383 and 384. Okay. And Debbie, you know too, because Debbie was in the flight industry. And you, even though you wear a uniform, you know what I'm talking about, right? You absolutely know what I'm talking about. And she was high on the totem pole there before she retired. So let's get that out here. And you know, you probably go back and you say, well, I loved my career. I loved being in it. And now let's go. Elaine just wants the bracelet at 384. That's correct, right? No necklace for Elaine. You know, once you leave it, and there's a part of everybody that when you retire, you really kind of miss your routine and all of that. And you better have a passion when you leave that, or you will miss that. But you know, it's always time to hand the baton to somebody else. And then you get a new kind of freedom. So for as much as you loved what you did, that was a time and place that is no longer. And then you better get your passions going. So I have Lisa doing the necklace and bracelet. I have Elaine doing 384 the bracelet. I have Debbie doing the necklace and bracelet. I have Kristen Cohn doing the necklace. And do you want a bracelet too, dear? And we talk about this all the time, and I am a firm believer that you do dress for success. I got you down for that, and then I have, Kristen, you're claiming 383, and then you're doing it again. So I got you down for one necklace. Did you want a bracelet too? Or is that not something that you don't want to get? I got the necklace. Then, and the bracelet is 384. 384 right here for the bracelet. And I would highly recommend, if you're going to do one, you probably want to do the bracelet, because it would be a hard match to try to match this up as good as you can do it with this bracelet. And I've also in the past put 2 bracelets on with the 2 necklaces, and it's a wow. Yes, 384. Definitely. I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do with your jewelry, but I will tell you that when you get it, you won't regret it, because of just the way you're going to feel when you put it on. And when you own it, then that confidence comes out, and you can do anything. And I'm sure many of everybody who's working, you know, will have those moments where you feel like, I don't have confidence to walk in that room. All of a sudden you just put the dancing ballerina dog skirt on and you say, I'm going in there and I'm going to get it done. There was another instance where I worked in a medical college right before I went off of law firms, and I would have to put these presentations together, and there would be like 30 doctors in the room. Talk about intimidation of trying to get up, make sure the presentation went for the speaker the right way, and, you know, having like the IT on my little iWatch going, what do I do? So you know it. When you dress it, at least there's a little forgiveness in the whole piece. But I'm just putting that out there because, I mean, you all know, you know your jobs and all that. But so on this one here, I am going to put this one back in the bag, the necklace at 383. And then I'm going to, let me sit this here, making sure I have it in the right spot. Kristen's got her bracelet, so that's a good thing. And I'll put this bracelet back in here, and I'll move on to the next piece. But I do think you guys are really going to love your purchase, and I'm not blowing smoke. And that is why I love Paparazzi, because you can have that urban look, you can have that bohemian look, you can have that gypsy look. You can have that business look. You can own it, whatever you want to do. You can have this look. I mean, I still have some of these left, guys. This isn't going to stay long. I can tell you that. When this was a fashion fix, ask Mary, because we went through this. I was livid. I could not get them. And I was like, I finally was able to get Mary one, but they went fast. So if you like my necklace, it's number 744 right here. They do. They absolutely do. And I don't even know if they can tell you this, but I can tell you for so many promotions, what I got was, she dresses very well on the job. She looks professional. And I don't know if that's really something that you have to do anymore for advancement, but I do think money gets money. And if you dress the part of where you're going, you'll climb it a lot faster. That's just my take on it. But I've been out of the workforce now for 2 years, and so I could be dead wrong. But I'm just going to go back with what I know, and I just think when you look beautiful, you project, and when you project, you're projecting confidence. And no matter who you are, you want to see the person having confidence. Is that correct? I know. I'm telling you guys, this is these earrings right with it, $5. I just got a green matcha frappe the other day with my daughter. Starbucks. I think we spent $12. Hello? Like, look, $5. I'm just so like, can't get it across enough. Look at how great I could go out and be, at a ball with this on. I could be on a beach running with this on. I could wear this with jeans and do a lot with this stuff, you guys. So on that note, I'm going to show you a brand new bracelet that came in, because we could talk all night about this stuff, right? This is $8.35. Look at this bracelet. Okay, I'm going to get this up here. There's my ghost again hitting my iWatch. I didn't touch it. Okay, there's like an onyx kind of stone here. Then you have all of this stamping that goes on all around the bracelet in a cuff. Now, I'm just going to show you how it fits, because it goes on. Look, bam, right on. Fits me. With the tag off, it'll look fantastic. It's just a piece. It's just great. If you're a little bit more petite, you can push in the sides. But I know there's a lot of ladies like me that have a bigger wrist. And it went on like a dream, right? Number 3, $8.35. So, look, watch me take it off. Do I look like I'm struggling? No, because it's a solid piece, guys. $5. Now, it's one that, because it's black, you can wear so many different things in your wardrobe. Black and silver. It is awesome. It is really awesome. This bracelet's also available. This is my 14 karat gold one my husband gave me. There's the little silver, the little chain on that, what do you call it, safety chain? I don't think they make those anymore, right? Here this one is. I put it together with this because I thought the coins that look really good. This bracelet is $7.84. I'm just showing it again because I can. It's on elastic. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I wouldn't even have to wear this. I wore it because I wanted to show you how well it stands up to a bracelet that's 14 karat gold. Like, if you didn't know me and you didn't know I sold Paparazzi and I walked in a room like this, you would probably assume, except for maybe this ring, that everything I had on was gold because I look like I'm wearing gold, right? Maybe not this. Maybe this would not pass, but this would. What I'm telling you, I'm not trying to pass, but what I'm trying to say is they do make it very well. $8.34 for this one. Brand new. Now, here's the problem I have. Well, you put things in your cart, and if it's a popular thing, whoever checks out before you wants 10, but they couldn't get it, but they were before you, they'll take it out of your cart. So I only have 4 of these. That's all I could get, and I would have gotten a lot more because I really think this is a piece. This is the one you wear with your jeans. This is the one you can wear with your skirt. This is the one that just becomes like, that's a wow piece of jewelry. So if there are 4 people that can have $8.35, have to apologize in advance, but I don't make the rules in there, and I have a lot of things that I'd like to write to the company and say, I think you can make this better. I think they can blow me off, or they can say, you know what? People are talking and we need to listen. So just so you know. Now, I have another earring for that lady who doesn't like a lot of bling, who wants an earring close to her ear. She wants to wear just a post. She wants it to be pretty. It will fit all of the above. Right there, $5.72. It's a darker earring. It's in a more of a smoky, kind of topaz-y kind of setting. What I like about this one, it's set in silver, but I like that checkerboard top. Can you see that? Now, if you know anything about real gemstones, when they do that checkerboard cut, it costs a lot of money. To see it on a $5 pair of earrings is absolutely astonishing to me. So if you like to have a pair of pierced earrings that aren't too loud, that aren't too big, but yet are delicately feminine, this is a pair for you, $5.72. And you are going to love them, and they're going to look fabulous in like any kind of jean or southwestern look. The blingy blingy that hey, would you match that gunmetal blingy bling that... I'm not saying how would you match. Now, Susan, I didn't get you. You were saying it was a sassy, but you didn't say sold in a number. So I don't have any more of those left, and I didn't get one for you. I know. And I don't think I can get any more of those because they were in a new release from like back in July. But what you're going to do with gunmetal, well, first of all, on that blingy blingy, let me just pull out the gold one. And if we're talking, are you talking about this thing in gunmetal? It's going to come with its free pair of earrings. So these earrings alone on the gunmetal one, yes, they do. And look at their bezel set, and they're very substantial but not heavy. These earrings alone could be $5, not to mention it with the necklace. But unfortunately, I don't have it, and I do not believe I put your name on one because it said something about it being sassy, and I only had so many, so I didn't know if that meant you wanted one, and then other people claimed it. So that's why I have to have you say sold in a number, because just the algorithms in here pick that up. So let me get this for Shelly, and then we'll come back. That was $5.72. All right. So let me just make sure that... Oh, good. I'm glad. Because I don't want anyone to be disappointed. You know, I would feel really disappointed too. But that's kind of why I always say to everybody, you have to go mine, sold, and then the number. And because a lot of times, like I said, I'm going to go through this feed later on to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And then sometimes Facebook cuts out these comments. I'm telling you that. 734. Oh, this, what are you saying, 734? Did I miss something here? You got 572. Oh, yeah. 744? Is that it? Are you talking about the gold necklace? Or 784? Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh, 84. It's not 34. You want the bracelet, right, Kristen? This? I think I need clarification from you, hon. And Kristen gets the clip-ons. Yeah. Okay, but these are posts, but I didn't have any 734s here. Did I? Maybe I did. Well, I'll revisit that. Maybe clarify. What was 734, honey? Yeah.
She's talking about your rose gold bracelet.
Okay, because that's 784. I'm sorry if I said 734. All right, Kristen, I will get you that one. Thanks, Alana, for the clarification. You guys have no idea. This is like throwing pancakes up in the air and trying to figure out what you're doing. Plus, still, you know, being able to converse with you guys on a million different conversations. So, TMI for sure, right? But, yeah, I'm up there with the big wigs now. I know how to do it, right? All right, let me get Kristen on this one. Excellent buy, Kristen. Excellent. It's going to go so good with this. You're absolutely going to love it. And they're made so well is why I like them so much. Yes, the stretch bracelet. So yeah, so if you have a 14K, match it up against this one. You can also wear this with some of the rose gold, because I'm telling you, there's a tinge of pink in here. Even though the bracelet says gold on it, if you get close, you can kind of see it, which is you can kind of see there's more yellow and there's a little bit more pink here. But, I mean, it's so minute that you really can't tell. And I like to do that sometimes just to show you that, you know, it's not tinny looking costume jewelry. It's for real. It's good stuff. So, the next thing I'm going to show you is a necklace, and I only have, let me see here, this one here is the necklace. So I think I have, this I'm going to call Paparazzi vintage Paparazzi. Some of you may already have this one, but I found this one, I brought it out too, and this is really cool. If you like the color green and a toggle, so get the fingers ready. This is number 262. Look at the earrings on these. That gorgeous green. Wow. 262. Beautiful chain. Tiffany closure right there with the toggle. And then that green. Let me put it on the bust for you. Totally awesome. And what I like about it, you know, sometimes you wear a necklace and the thing keeps floating down and then you got the bottom. This just stays like this the whole time. So if anybody likes this, 262. But I also have the matching bracelet. So let me pull that one out and show you at the same time. Because it's another case of if you're going to get, okay, Shelly got that. If you're going to get the necklace, I think you really want the bracelet. $245, and it comes with a Tiffany closure on this bracelet right over there. Tiffany closure, and then you have that. So, $245. So for Shelly, I will get you $262. Some fabulous buys today, you guys. I think you're really going to be happy with the pieces that you purchased today because these are some real winners. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Okay, and Debbie wants $262 and she wants $245. Okay, $245 for, let me just get Shelly's together here for the bracelet. Again, I really wouldn't even suggest buying it without the bracelet because it's such a match. So Debbie gets the $262 also. And Deb, this is going to be perfect because I know you like things petite. And this thing with that Tiffany style closure, it makes it so rich looking. Look at that. No one would ever guess this piece is $5. Seriously. And the earrings are with it. And that color. So let me get Debbie on here. And again, Debbie, would you like the bracelet to go with it? And I'm just asking that because for some reason I had people buy up. I have 2 bracelets left. And so the bracelets are going to be here. But again, I'm not sure now if that might be too big for you. And it's got that toggle closure there. So I don't know. I can't tell you because I know you have a tiny wrist. So I'm just going to leave it for you to tell me if you want it. If you don't say anything, I know you don't want it. That's $245 for the bracelet. So is there anyone else? Oh, you are going to do the bracelet. Okay. I do think it will fit. I do. But I mean, that's just something you have to figure out on your own too because you have to wear it. And you guys, you know, Christmas is coming and these do make great gifts. And I know one of my customers already was telling me that what she bought. Yes, ma'am.
Debbie changed your mind.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just take that off. I'd rather have you happy than go, oh, I don't know why I bought this, you know. So let's just put that there. But one lady that is in our group, she was saying how she already got her Christmas shopping done for a person in her family already by giving her this stuff here. And I'm thinking, hey, you know, why not? Why not? It's gorgeous. I mean, really, when you look at this stuff, I mean, if someone gave me something like this, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you. I would think that they broke the bank getting this. And it's not about what they spend either. It's that they were thinking about you. And isn't that the truth? Really. All right, so let's move on. A lot of stuff came out of the vault today, though. And it had to because I had done all this revamping and I still have a boatload of boxes coming in if, you know, if things settle down. So, you know, that's just what I'm going to put out there. This next pair of earrings are really cute if you like tassels. I have about three to four pair of these. They're really cute. Remember, they've been in a bag. They're on fishhook wires. They're number 5. They have almost like they look like they're little bricks or something. It's plastic. But it kind of reminds me like of a Japanese kind of design. I don't know why. There. And then you have these gorgeous little tassels on here. Very whimsical, very pretty. And there you go. That part's going to pick up the light. And then you got that little sassiness going on down here. Why not? Where would you get a pair of earrings like this? Where would you find them? You're not going to find them. That's just it. So for $5, you can have something fun. I think these are perfect for like a kick around day. You know, maybe a little bit of upper scale kick around day when you want to go. Dells on the Rock. Yeah, you're right. How the rocks are on the Wisconsin Dells, you know, like up at the cliffs, they're like piled on one another. It definitely looks like that. House on the Rock kind of thing. So, you know, I mean, you go for coffee and you're sitting with these on. You look really trendy, really cute. Yeah, very nice. So I have I said about 4 pair of these left if that's something you'd like to try. And again, there's so many different things in our line. Get out of your mold. Try them. I know I did. I had a certain way I had to be. I'd only wear this and that was my look. And then it was like one day I was like, no. I'm ripping that up. And you know what? I'm turning 65 in a month, and I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to wear what I want. I'm going to do what I want to do, and, you know, relive like I'm in my teens again or something. You know, maybe that's the beauty of it. Obviously, you change. I'm not trying to relive my teens. I'm just saying have the freedom to do what I want. Yep. So, all right, on to the next. Okay, here's another pair of earrings. If you like light, then these are definitely for you. And this metal here is, let me just make sure before I speak, because it does look like, it says gold earrings, but it looks like rose gold. And I'll show you. Super light. And I think our Jane has these. Look at these. They're like, it says a dahlia flower. I don't know what kind that is. But if you put these, now this says gold too. But you kind of see there's like a little pink tone in them. So maybe they do add some of that stuff back into their jewelry. Now here's the 14K. So this, you can kind of see it's a little bit different. Now if I put this on my ear and I wear this, you're not going to notice the difference. But look at that. Really cute, really light, adorable. And because they're so light, almost like a cookie cutter went in there and cut these out, they're going to have a lot of shine to them. Look at that. So if you like these, 402 for Eileen. And then I would have 2 pair left. And that's all she wrote on those. So before I put them away, I'm going to do like a last call. If anybody else would like to try something very light, very sweet, very feminine, very dainty, in floral, and it's just all right there. And if not, you know my number and you can get them later, but I only have 2 pair left. And then this pair here, I pulled out a very another pair of really dainty earrings because I don't want the people who don't like long earrings, who don't like, well, I don't think our earrings are heavy, but, you know, feel like I need something for me. I don't want to wear posts all the time, but I like something on the fish hook, but I want them a little bit lighter. Well, this is a perfect pair for you. There it is, 166. Look at that. They're in silver. They look like a figure 8. Really dainty. Are not going to be in your face, in your way, anything at all. And they come to about like chin level, right about here. So even though they're on a wire, they're really not long. They're just, again, petite, feminine, dainty. You know, if you like stuff like this, even if you're a girl that likes the long, you know, real long earrings, there's a day in your life where you're going to say, I just want a pair of earrings and I don't want to be wearing something down to here today. I don't want to be noticed. I mean, I know, really, you don't want to be noticed. Yeah, there are really days when I don't want anyone to look at me. I just want to have my earrings on. So if you like that, these are 166. And on these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pair left. All right. Then I picked out this bracelet here, which is one of my favorites. If you like brass, it's beautiful. Yeah, with the number upside down. Yeah. 474. All right. It's very small. It's got some hammering going on here. I think our Jane got one of these. Then you have all those champagne colored stones in there, right there. Then you have more of that kind of stamping going on. And then this. There's no opening, no closure. You just put it on like this. You got a thicker wrist or something, the bird move gets your hand in here and you wiggle it on. It will fit everybody. What I did is I bought enough quantity that if you liked one, you should buy 2 because they stack better. They look better. So if you like this, it's $474. But I brought out a pair of earrings I thought would go perfect. So let's say you don't want a lot of jewelry on. Your earrings, your bracelets, some lipstick, you're done. Well, I thought these would be a perfect match because in a way they're kind of dainty, kind of like that bracelet. They have the same stone wattage in them. On a fish hook wire, 580, and that. Okay, really light, just the same. But what I'm talking about is this. So here you go. You could do one and a pair of earrings. Yeah, $474. And if you wanted to ramp up the volume, you could get two of them, or you can do an arm party. So I do have a decent quantity because I really felt in my mind that if I were buying these, I would buy two right off the bat because they're in such a unique metal. Let me just throw this one out. That you would almost need a little bit more on your wrist, but that is just me. So I got Elaine down for one. And like I said, this at your ear here, you can see it kind of blends in with this hair. Then your wrist has that same thing going on. Really gorgeous. If there's any other takers on that bracelet, it is really cool. Or the earrings. Again, it's brass. It's another addition to your jewelry wardrobe. If you don't have a lot of brass, why not? So, the bracelet, $474. If I don't have any of the people interested in that, I'm going to put that one away. Unless I hear from you guys later. And then $580 is this pair of earrings that I absolutely love. Look at that. Just, can you imagine you're in the car, you're driving with your husband, and he looks over and he sees this and it's sparkling and it sparkles on your eyes and he loves you and he's thinking, oh, you're just gorgeous. And all you did was put on a pair of $5 earrings that you didn't care about the $5, but he's thinking you're a babe. Okay. Got those two for Elaine. And they're going to match that bracelet so well. So I only have two pair of these left now. So if anybody wants them, speak now because they could go. These for Elaine. And all right. And then I have Alana wanting a pair of $474. That means I have one pair left. So if anybody wants that $580, oh, $474, I'm sorry, you wanted the bracelet. Glad I looked at the numbers, right? And then the thing is, when you're done with this, and I really get it now, you watch TV and you watch the shopping channels and people would be on there talking and they'd say they'd have to go home and unwind. It's the same thing. I get off and it's like you're bzzzt, like you're buzzed. And you're like, oh, I got to come down now, like it's an adrenaline rush on here. And I'm not anywhere near like where they're at, it's just like, I'm just in my basement, for God's sake. So let me get one of these for Alana. That is $474 for a bracelet for Alana. Right here. Okay. And, okay. All I have left on these, I will have 3 pair of these left. Let me make sure. Yeah, 2 pair. Sorry. 2 pair of these left. If anybody wants to be a taker on any of those, let me know. They were in new releases. And I can't get them anymore. So that's just the way that cookie crumbles. And then I have this pair of earrings here, and these I only have 2 pair left on these, but they're fun. And they're in a black metal. Again, here we go with that black metal. Again, when you see it, buy it, because they don't come out with a lot, but when they do, you'll be so happy when you're wearing something in black metal and you'll have another pair of earrings to go to switch up the look. So these are $457. They're on a fishhook wire, and look at, they're gypsy earrings. They're all black. They might look a little silver, but they are black. There's all that stamping in there. Then you have just the dance of all that shimmy down here. So you put them on. They're very subtle, but subtly elegant. And did you ever try to shimmy? They make it look like it's a lot of fun and everything. Well, we in our class had to shimmy for like 10 minutes, and I thought I was going to die when I was done. That shimmy takes a lot of energy. So when you see all the energy here, just think of a belly dancer trying to shimmy. And you know, it's the same thing. It looks effortless. It really does. But it does look gorgeous on, and it just catches the light in the right way. And these are number 457. And if you haven't tried a belly dance class, you should, because you think that it's not a workout. It's probably right up there with Bikram yoga, and I've done that too. And I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing in the world like a Bikram yoga class. And I've heard all about Bikram and all that stuff. And I don't care. He still has the best yoga class on the planet, hands down. But you really can't take him anywhere in the U.S. anymore. So, but just really think about it, because it's a lot of fun. And it really connects you to your femininity. I started taking it like 1975. I kept up with it and did things, and then went back into it, and, you know, was just, you know, playing around with it. I never did it for like entertainment or anything, although I could do it at home, but you know, what's about that, right? So anyway, it's a lot of fun. And this just reminds me of like a belly dance earring. So if you like these, 457. Probably more information than you needed to know on that one, right? All right, I know that a lot of you got this one, and on this one, I only have, I think there's only 2 of these left. Yep, this was a popular one. I'm even surprised I have 2 left. So let me get this one out for you. I know Eileen has this one, and it is gorgeous. 442. Here's the earrings that go with it, and then you're getting this, like an opalescent type of covering on those wheels, and little ones in the spoke of the wheel. Look at that. Just gorgeous. There are no words. You know, it's unique. It's something that you don't see every day. And like I said, you have it in that kind of blackened silver, and then the opalescent little stones that are on there. And again, I'm in a lot of white light. But when you go out in the sun and you have this on, this is ultra pretty. Look at, she's saying it's one of her favorites. It is. It's so pretty. And it's so unique. So I have 2 of them left. If anybody would care to give it a try. I have not seen this in new releases since I bought these. I don't think it's one of their main designs. It was very popular when it came. It was very hard to get the quantity that I did get. But I have that. And it works in reverse. Okay, that's from Eileen. And she has this. And yes, it does. Look at that. Yeah, very pretty. So I have 442. If you'd like to try this, there are 2 of them left. Okay, 457. Okay, I got this. Oh, you're going to try the belly dance earrings, huh? Yeah, I don't know, Nancy, because I don't have you in here at all. And I know Alana watches a lot, because it's very hard to watch and do this. So she is tracking, and you're not in here, but at least I got it. So, and the other part is, I don't know what's going on, but you can always send me a private message afterwards, because I do check and I do pull, and I'll make sure you get them before somebody else. So in this case here, there's plenty, and you're going to get a pair of the 457. And Kristen Cohn, 442. Okay, let me just get Nancy first. And you know, I can't explain Facebook. I know it's the only medium that I have other than YouTube, and I'm very kind of leery to try that right now, because I don't know what I'm doing there. So I have to kind of go with what happens, but I do think there's a lot going on in this world today, and that the airwaves are being tied up, and that's, I don't know, it's not a good thing either, but we're just gonna pray. So yeah, and Kristen wants 442. Kristen, you're gonna love this. Oh, you're gonna make this one look so good. Your next review. Yeah, right here. You got to do it, because it is gorgeous. It's prettier in person than it is over the screen. I love mine. That was another one I had to just take off right off the top. Like, I'm getting one of these because it's so unique. And if anybody else would like to try a unique piece, I have one left. And I'm not kidding. I do really believe you won't regret this piece at all. It's just really pretty. I don't want to mess it up here. But I'll just give you a last look before I put it away. And I wish this light was a little, yeah, yep. I'm glad to, and again, you know, just stay in touch with me. I'll honor that, you know, where you were in line or whatever. Don't worry about it. We'll get you. So this is the last one. That's $4.42. All right. Then I have just a few more, and then it's the end of the show. All right, I got this one because I got it in the urban line because, you know, we have men and they don't ever get to do anything in jewels. Some of them like them. Like I said before, I could pay my husband $1 million to wear his wedding ring and he wouldn't do it. So, you know, he says, well, jewelry's for women. Well, that's how he feels. It has nothing to do. And plus, he works more in a setting where you could lose your finger if you have jewelry on. So, yeah, you know, but going forward, there are men that love jewelry. And so I have $4.40 and it's just wonderful. Look at this chain, and it looks heavy. It is heavy. It feels like you bought this in a jewelry store. Now, there are a lot of women that, like myself, that have a bigger wrist, that you like to have a little bit of that hang going on here. And because this is in the urban line, they have a lobster claw and there is an extender. I don't even think you need the extender on this one if you have a bigger wrist. You want a gold. Maybe you want to start doing the arm bracelets. You want to start going, hey, I'm going to go down my line on my wrist with this, and I'll use this one, and then I'll use that other one that was bigger, and I'll use this other one. But on this one here, I only have 2 of them left. So if this is for you, or for a hubby, or a significant other, a son, a grandson, there are a lot of males that really like that gold look. Yeah, there are, you know, I don't, even my son, and he just got married, and I'm like, where's your wedding ring? And he goes, well, you know, I it's really hard for me to wear it. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, then I said, well, then get a silicone ring. You know, I'm not even his wife. I'm like, you should get a ring. But I'm not going to tell him what to do because, you know, it's his life, and what he's doing, it is hard for him to do it. So women are more like that. So I'm getting, Mary's going to get one of these. Mary, I think that you will really like this one, no matter who you're buying it for. It's a very rich looking piece. And again, we don't care about rich, but it'll look good on. So just so you know that. And I have one of these left. I don't know if there's someone that needs it for a special someone in their life, but just having one of them left, it's a great piece. So I have it. If you need it, you know where to get it. Well, we could not go on without showing a wrap, right? And this one here, I have a decent quantity of these. It's great for winter. It's shiny. If you want to go out, let's say New Year's Eve, if anybody even does that anymore, I don't even know where you'd go. But let's say you're going to go to someone's house. You don't want anything that's going to get caught on anything. You know, you're all bundled up. And you just want to wear a wrap because it's real easy to wear. This is 707. It's in black and silver. And so it has just that gorgeousness in it. There's the 2 size settings there. So let's say this is on your wrist. It's going to look like you have all this stuff going on. Even if you're going over like a Zoom meeting for New Year's Eve and to have that on, it's just gorgeous. And then, you know, again, if you take care of these, you'll have it for summer. And again, if you pull them apart, like in this case here, you can see these were pulled apart. When you get yours, you pull them apart, then it looks like bangle bracelets on. So it's a fun one. It's just really fun. And why not? It's just fun. So if you like this one, it's 707. I have a decent quantity of these, and they don't spoil. So I mean, I'll have them until they're gone, and it's still a good investment in my view. So don't want to forget about those little girls. Again, I have some other really pretty bracelets here. The style of this bracelet is going to be, let me just show you this. This is number 273. It's elastic, and then look, I'm just gonna get close up because it's got little charms on it. This one here has little hearts. Then you got some striped balls, and this one's got a little butterfly. Then over here, another heart, but a different kind of heart with something in it, like a family tree almost. So pretty. It's $1, and it comes in the color of purple. It comes in blue, And the other one I only have a couple, and I have one in pink. So I have one in pink, one in yellow, one in blue, one in purple, and then I got, actually I have 3 in blue. So if you have like, you know, nieces or grandkids or something and you want to buy them a little trinket, they're $1 each. And you can just tell me what color you want. $2.73 right here. I'll put that there. And then my last piece here today is a really pretty necklace that I thought would be good for the upcoming holidays again. And you can also double these up. You can wear 2 because they are that pretty. And look at this one. You can wear this any time of the year, or like say if you wanted to wear it for Valentine's Day or the Christmas holiday. But it's just a small necklace, and look at the color of those beads. That's why I love this. And then you're gonna get this. Sparkle beads in silver. You've got just, it looks a little bit more than 2 inches, so it looks like you can lower it a little bit. But it's really pretty. Just really pretty. It's just not out there, but the color says it all. $4.10. If it were me, I would wear 2 of them because that's just who I am. I love that kind of layered beaded look. So if anybody wants to try something as we get closer to the holidays when you're going to be wearing red and green, and let me just show you that close up. You can put a pair, you can wear the earrings with it, no problem. You can put a pair of silver earrings on with them, no problem. You can take it into Valentine's Day. You can just wear it because you love red. I mean, why not? So if you want any of this, this is my last piece for the evening. $4.10 for Kristen Cohn. Okay, let me write you up. Dainty, delicate, can be worn anywhere. I do too. I love how those beads have the faceting in them, and I love the color. I just think it's just so magnificent, and I like how they're translucent, so the light really goes through all the red beads, and you can't see it here. On my end, it's just illuminated the red. So if you want to try something different, it's just one of those really pretty petite pieces. Like I said, you can throw 2 of them on if you really want to make a statement because of that color. Other than that, that's it for the day, guys. I'm done, you know. I hope I get some more boxes in because I really have a lot of really good bling coming in. And I'm glad you could all come. I'm just going to put this out here. I want everybody to stay safe. There's some weird stuff going out in the world right now. And I don't know why, but it is. So just hang tight, you know, just hang tight and be safe. And, you know, I'll see you all on Wednesday, okay, guys? I love all of you. Thank you, and take care.